We don't need Melkar. Navari, though. That might be helpful.
It's recorded. We're officially ready to play.
Cool. Oh, so we
One
don't
thing I'm
need...
going to change is... I'm going to flip my backpack up. There we go.
Do we want to check the light, the hair, trim the other thing? What's the other thing?
Look, could you just hit all the lamp lights so we're good for the recording at least?
Turn it on?
Yeah, just turn the lamp lights on so we're good for later as it gets dark out. And it will get dark out because we're playing a Cthulhu game.
Blah.
I'm just kidding.
Playing a Cthulhu game. I've heard from very good authorities you guys are tired of Cthulhu games. Like, well...
Even though that was like my only complaint in my interview.
Hmm?
I'm tired of Cthulhu games. It's like pulling with somebody's finger.
There's no winning.
You just have to do it. Or I suppose I can just make the person who wants me to pull their finger really upset.
You can turn on the overhead light too if you want to.
Yeah, let's turn that on just because it's
Right
starting-
now?
Yeah, it's starting to go a bit dark out.
Just have a game on.
Actually makes it easier on me because now I can actually read my notes.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna
Only
keep
thing I
that.
have is I don't have a pencil. Do you have another one?
Oh, I have one.
You do have a big one.
I have like 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
The real question is, any of them sharpened?
Alright, I'm going to switch the camera mode, do your little intro thingy.
Sweet.
Good.
Greetings, adventurers. I'm thy dungeon master. Welcome to Pathfinder Banter Live. As you probably noticed, we're having a slight change of venue. This is slightly different, minor changes, but there's going to be no change to the game as of most. Unfortunately, our mage is Malakar is going to be unavailable for today's game. Fear not, though. I have something planned, so
It'll be entertaining to say the least.
don't worry about that. All right. So last time on Pathfinder Banter, what were we doing last time?
Almost dying.
We survived an encounter with some giant scorpions.
Yes.
Yes.
They racked Malakar's brain, almost killed Caleb, and I had fun with them.
Oh, we're in the middle of the desert. That's important.
Yes. You guys are in the middle of the Osiriani Desert
On camels.
on camels.
No carpets.
There's you guys are. What is your current quest? So anybody tuning in will know.
I almost wanted to answer with Final Holy Grail.
What?
No, we want
Not yet.
Kind of. We want to find the Holy Relic, which will hell out his hope. Is he carrying?
Yes, but why specifically are you going to this tomb?
We're going to this tomb to go find the daughter of someone?
Yeah, the daughter
Pharaoh's
of the
sister.
pharaoh.
The
Yeah.
Pharaoh's sister. Very good.
Yes,
Or his
and
daughter.
we also believe
5,000 XP.
Egypt is kind of messed up.
We also believe that this is the same tomb where those assassins are hid out.
5,000 XP.
Very good.
There we go.
And Deadeye's there along with us because he
Because
hates the assassins.
yeah, he hates the assassins because they killed a family member. Or
He's
something.
also looking for a hunt. Yes.
Oh wait, didn't one of the assassins steal one of his kills or something?
Well, sort of. First, there is Caleb's shoulder to patch up.
I got punctured.
All the way through the shoulder, about right here, and it pierced out the back.
Man, that's really gonna damage my tattoo.
Yes, slightly.
Number one concern.
I suggest you guys fix her up as she is currently bleeding to death. Every minute you're going to lose 1d8.
I'll use my blood block
Oh.
and then use my cloths to wrap it up. And then I'll heal.
Thankfully, with both yours and Malakar's curative abilities, you're able to stop the bleeding, as well as seal it up pretty good. So, after surveying the wreckage and burying the woman you found under the carriage,
That poor woman.
yeah, cut in half, man.
Did we pull out the other half?
What a way to
I mean, that seems a bit
I don't know. There's probably nothing good there.
What
Yeah.
way to go?
I mean, that
Which
like,
half Welsh?
the one half is
He isn't
already sort
watching,
of
but-
buried.
Yeah. Alright, you found another character. You decide to continue onward, left with even more burning questions, scraping anxiously at the back of your consciousness. First, who is that woman? She was dressed rather elegantly but revealing, not a strange sight in the streets of Sothis, but bizarre for this vast, ever-changing desert. She was also obviously guarded, and based on the familiar blue and gold chitinous bracer found attached to the severed arm of a Risengard, she was obviously someone of importance. The Risengard bracer, it's like the back of a blue and gold beetle. It is enchanted.
Not
He would know it as it actually has a +1 disarm chance and a +1 critical hit chance.
Shouldn't we just bury it with her since it is hers?
Well, it's a Risengard's. It's a Risengard's. You guys found it off the severed arm of a Risengard.
Oh, okay.
Not her.
Yeah, not on her.
Caleb, you think you have much use for this?
I always have a use.
Alright. Knowledge nobility.
Ish.
I don't have it.
Yeah, you should admire.
I might actually have it. Let me check my knowledge mobility.
24.
Okay.
Yeah, I will catch one.
Okay, you needed a 22.
Nice!
Risengard, with her intricate, with her Risengard indicate that she needed to be protected by the best at the behest of the pharaoh himself. Only at the pharaoh's command are the Risengard dispatched outside the city.
I wish to point out that they didn't even give us Risengard. They gave us Risengard everywhere else.
That's true, but you guys also left via the behest of the Pathfinder Society, not by the Palace Guard.
And we sent Khufu away with the. Is there any way for us to identify if it is indeed Pharaoh's sister?
You would know it by a signet ring.
Was there a signet ring?
There is no signet ring on her.
Was she killed
Does
by
it look like there was a ring on her? Do I have to do a heal check?
Yeah, you would have to make a heal check on that.
Was she killed by the scorpions or by some other means?
The wound is messy enough to have been done by a scorpion.
36.
There's nothing on her hands. There's no indication that she was wearing a ring.
Right. You know, if there was assassins, then I imagine they would have taken the ring as proof.
1,000 XP, by the way.
They would have taken the ring as proof.
That's why I was checking if there was usually
Yeah.
if they had a ring on them for a long time, there's an impatient. But if there's nothing there,
You're right.
even after post-mortem, that would have gone down, so you would have seen where a ring was.
Or if it's like one of those really crappy
Yeah.
rings that turns your finger blue.
Yeah, so it's so serious. It probably wasn't a crappy ring. But Kyra would have known.
You
if
never
it was
know.
on
She
there.
could have gotten
Yeah.
it like
I'm judging that since the wounds aren't messy.
yield.
They left wasn't there a ton of gold in the carriage or something?
There was, yes.
Yeah, we took it.
Yeah. Alright.
Camels.
Camels! Camels! I did order
have
a
the
treasure camel. We need to name the treasure camel. Serious meeting here.
Bernard.
Khufu 2.
Kufu.
Bernard wins.
Hair life.
Hair oil.
You have
No, you never went off with everything.
the one that spits a lot.
No, that's me.
Yes.
Bernard.
Bernard wins.
Bernard wins.
Anyways, yes, princess.
I think I like
Alright.
hair life better. I named my camel hair life.
All right. He
Wait,
spits
is
a lot.
it a camel or an ass? Because that defines if we call it hair life or not.
Also, I'm only allowed to use foul language.
That wasn't foul language. You
I used it biblically.
All right. Good grief. 1,000 XP.
Negative XP.
No, I thought that was funny.
That was good. Continue.
And what does the seal mean? A black jagged scorpion wreathed in red energy, all visible on the papyrus scroll you rediscovered at the attack site. What could
Can I
it mean?
read the scroll, but not out loud?
Yeah, certainly. This is what it says. Payment enclosed for duties served. All hail set. And then you see the symbol.
Wow, it's like a Dark Brotherhood note.
What's that? I'll actually show it to good old Deadeye.
What do you have here there, Kyra?
I found a note from Assassins of Set, I believe.
Assassins from Set is the show.
What do you make of it?
Well, it looks to me like this is a certain symbol. I know from experience here that the scorpion is the symbol of Nephthys, his sister wife. Ghastly business that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't touch my sister like that with a 10-foot pole. What?
What?
Anywho, I would assume there's someone involving Nephthys. Of course, that would be my estimation.
Nephthys. You gotta remember what that is.
Nephthys is the goddess of forbidden magic.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I took a note of like all of the different Egyptian gods.
There you go. Good.
Nephthys, forbidden magic, and they're teaming up with Set, the traitor of discord. Hey guys, I think we're in a little bit of trouble. This is gonna be a wild ride.
Malachar says, "When are we not in trouble?"
I'll be Malachar. That's
You gotta make sure like your neck vein bulges when you do it.
His face turned purple a little bit.
Alright.
Highlight shimmer.
Hey, robot, let's head out.
Highlight shimmer. Knowledge Dungeoneering.
Oh, I have that one. 10. Nailed it.
22.
That would be 25.
There you go. Giant scorpions are certainly commonplace in the desert regions of Thuvia. Katapesh, Kadira, Rahadum, and not least of all Osirian. Those are all countries, by the way.
I don't remember all those.
Thuvia, Katapesh, Kadira, Rahadum, and Osirian are all kind of like the Arabia type countries, kind of like the middle. It's like the Middle East and like the desert, like Northern Africa, that kind of thing.
Haha, dude.
Yes. These scorpions seemed otherworldly. Malachar identified them as Nephthyian scorpions, servants and creations of Nephthys, goddess of forbidden magic, and sister wife to Set. It is obvious that she perhaps had a hand in this, or one of her priests, perhaps. Kayla's wound has certainly healed quite well. The alchemical curatives, combined with holy curative magics, expedited the healing process. And with the blessing of the Kaiju Guardian Ozorai, you have now a healing factor, usually only found in creatures like trolls and lycanthropes. Caliph also experienced a subtle change in her physiology.
Again?
The strange otherworldly venom has had an interesting effect on your body.
I have the worst luck with the venoms.
I'm the one who wants from poison.
Which one's gonna take over first?
Let's roll to see what Caleb gets placed with next.
Wait,
Caleb 17. Scorpion venom.
Caleb got stung by a bee.
Wheel of venoms.
Okay, I am making a wheel of venom.
Venoms!
It's the Spider-Man villain venom.
Caleb gets over her fear of spiders and develops Spider-Man powers.
Spider sense. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think she's like a kaiju. Remember when I got a kaiju to
If I got bit by a kaiju, could I grow gills? wait, what else do I have gills? Or did the kaiju? No, he had a blowhole.
Yeah, he had a hole.
Yeah, one too.
Stop that. The strange
main character.
The strange otherworld. Plus 58.
You're the paladin, playing character. I'm an anti-paladin now.
The strange otherworldly venom has an interesting effect on your body, actually merging with the bone marrow and turning your blood highly toxic. The scar is also minimal, though your armor might need a little bit of work after nearly being impaled.
I'll cast Mending.
You can. It'll seal it up. It won't be perfect, but
It takes time, but as long as it continues, it'll eventually just start healing. And basically, it's like heal for armor. Yay! You're good.
It's a bit stuffed.
Zounds, Lady Caliph! I do say it, you are certainly made of stranger stuff. That skitterous sting would have certainly made me half the man you see before you. Shame about that poor girl in the wreckage, though. What? He says while making the final notch in the nock of his massive rifle. What do you chaps suppose that seal belonged to? Not some common ruffian, obviously. What of the girl in the wreckage? Mysteries are not my forte. I'm afraid that work is more the work of a friend of mine back home.
Good old Chauncey.
Back home.
And Noran.
Holmes. Dude, you guys are...
Holmes.
Qua.
Sherlock Holmes.
Can I just punch you now or is that until later?
You can't be behind the damn...
John, I need you here.
You can't be behind your DM screen, so later. Hide behind the DM screen.
Hide behind a DM screen. What would you guys like to do?
Eat.
Okay.
Complain.
I guess I'm just expecting the woman to see if there's any kind of traces whatsoever of who she was or where she came from, why she was a target of set and depth.
She's well, for one thing, she's she is noble, or at least
She is
think
from
she
the House
is.
of Osirian.
Yes, she is from a noble house in Osirian. There's a ton of them, though. And you guys don't exactly have the knowledge of Osiriani, of total Osiriani lineages, nor of all the great houses. If you
I'm pretty sure Malachar read it somewhere.
If you have an Osiriani guide, it'd probably be a little bit easier. But that's something, that's something you guys can actually discuss, though, once you get back to Sothis as well.
But what if it's vital now?
How far away are we? How
That's not really a good question to ask.
we gotta drop off the gold.
There you go. The unmistakable voice of Archimedes erupts from his birdhouse. Forever on the back of the mage Malachar, after months spent with the eccentric odd couple, you finally and unmistakably hear the familiar cast a spell. Rime blue, arcanic energy whirlwinds around both the boy and his owl, enveloping the both of them. Malachar! A flash of light, and then standing exactly where Malachar had been standing is a completely different person, dressed in Malachar's clothes, and no Malachar. It worked!
Isn't it an owl person?
And here I thought I would just appear naked and impress Caliph, but it seems the spell has simply duplicated Malachar's clothing as well, though slightly bigger, I see.
Duplicated? Archimedes?
What?
I don't see Malachar.
What? He looks down. The stranger is a bit shorter than Malachar, perhaps only 5'10" or so, but he's just about as thin and built. Instead of Malachar's brown hair, this stranger is sandy blonde, with piercing green-gray eyes and the rounded ears of a human.
Another human! I'm just saying, this is where he got the highlights.
Malachar went to ye old hair cuttery.
Yeah.
Finally!
He is
human.
He is clean-shaven and quite handsome. What? Were you expecting feathers? It's me, Archimedes.
I've made the assumption, however, where is Malachar?
Now where is Malachar? He rolls up his sleeves. I want to gloat. Where'd he go?
Do you have a birdhouse?
You didn't just reverse your roles now, did you? Where is he? What did you cast?
Archimedes hears a ruckus coming from inside the birdhouse.
Oh,
Archimedes, what has happened? What have you done? Why am I a bowling owl?
A bowling owl?
Archimedes looks inside the birdhouse and then closes the lid. Oh crap. Sorry, Malachar. We'll give you a change back into a half-elf once we're back to Sothis. There's a particularly renowned mage and arcanist of Mechanica I've heard about in Sothis. I should be able to fix my spell and refine it to turn you back, but in the meantime, we have a princess to save. Archimedes is back, baby. That was for you.
Oh, Megan.
With that, you have a new party member.
Great.
High five!
Whatever. I'm still putting the mozzarella sticks in Bruce there.
So, I've been listening to everything you have been doing. Unfortunately for Malachar, he is somewhat indisposed. Yes, whatever. Now you see what it feels like, you cretin. Now, what shall we do now? I suggest we get out of the... Oh dear, it is hot, isn't it? He just casts. With that, he just casts Endure Elements.
Welcome to the club.
How far are we from?
So much better. Ah, boy, I really don't want to ride on that stupid horse. With that,
a camel, Archimedes.
a camel, yes. Whatever, shiny. You know, you look a lot more interesting when I'm not looking up your nose. With that, he just casts an ethereal, floating nightmare horse, and rides and sits on top of it. Shall we be off?
How far away from Post Office are we?
I'd assume we're probably around, from the time I've been spending the birdhouse, I would assume maybe a day and a half.
We don't have time to go back.
Darn.
Interesting friend you carry around, isn't it? Here I was just getting used to the one with the pretty hair. Now, we have this joker. Well, tell you.
All right, McDoogan, lead the way. We must continue on.
Is he talking about your hair or my hair?
I think it's Malakos. He's always threw up the back of Malakos' hair.
I think he's washed it in the mud.
Exactly.
I haven't washed mine in mud.
Yes.
We're hidden to the dude in my and we're dude in the ears of Spain.
Does he just manifest in the
I don't know. We trust our guide.
I don't know.
With that, he continues trekking on his
I
camel.
think you should learn spawn alcohol.
We sort of lost the only person who knows anything about this country. He's sort of stuck in a birdhouse.
At least he's still conscious. If we have a question, we can.
I don't think he'll be so happy to talk to us.
Archimedes has been following the entire time. I'm pretty sure he knows a thing or two. Besides, every time Malakar can't figure out something, who does he ask?
At least we know he can make cookies.
Very true.
That's about all I do.
Very true. Archimedes!
Yeah, what?
You do me a favor.
What is that?
I have a hankering for some cookies.
Do you now?
Yes.
With that, he just snaps his fingers and it appears in your mouth.
Alright, we'll keep them. I hate people.
You continue to track through the burning sands under such an unforgiving sun, and endless sand dunes stretch for miles in all
I
directions.
forgot you hate pizza rolls.
That's a pretty one. Well, there's lots of sand. Do we see any sand crawlers?
No.
Do these people eat sand for breakfast?
Presumption!
Yes, I would like to have my eyeglass out at most times to be staring into the distance to see things.
37!
Okay. All remnants of the fertile Sphinx Delta are gone, with no plants. With no plants, no animals besides your camels, no sound besides each other in the breeze, and no water to quench your ever-growing thirst.
That's a good thing we have a paladin.
How's everyone doing their rations water-wise?
Very little parched, but then again I can handle it, my friends.
Are you just spawning those out your bum?
No, I keep several. You know, the gentleman must keep his wet whistled. Or was it whistled wet? I don't know anymore. Hey-ho!
His whistle wet. Jeez.
Hot, hot.
Has his whistle ever been dry? Is the question.
Alright, that's what you say with camels.
Question. Yeah, let me fill that for you.
Thank you.
30,000 XP, Kyra.
Oh, hey.
For waving his arms.
Alright. Kyra.
What do you want me to pee in it?
Hey, Kyra, can you manifest me some more Dr. Pepper?
You need to wave some hands. It's empty.
Oh, excuse me, Dr. Cleric Pepper.
Cleric Pepper.
Can you really?
Can you call me that?
There will be fan art. Cleric Pepper. I want a can of Cleric Pepper. I want some Paladin Dew.
There we go. Alright, well thanks to the holy magics of Kyra, you were able to get a drink on your tongues and wet your necks and foreheads, which quickly evaporate to the punishingly hot sun. Knowledge nature.
He's just trying to manifest it, it just steams.
19.
Archimedes got a 42.
Whoa! It was a bird.
It's easily over 140 degrees in direct sunlight. This case is unavoidable.
It's a good thing we got those fancy pieces of jewelry.
We might want to consider traveling in the night.
Might not be the worst idea.
It's been about another 3 hours you guys have been trekking. You guys are losing a lot of water, but thanks to Kyra has been able to refill it. You guys will not die of exposure, nor will you die of thirst. It's just the common creatures that'll kill you. So,
Alright.
roll a perception check.
Not the best at that, actually.
40.
Hey! She got higher than I did.
It's about time I can feel the real plane again.
Oh no.
With that, what he's doing is just kind of practicing ethereal magic. While he's doing it, like lightning bolts are arcing from his hands.
Probably still have it.
Also, his eyes start glowing.
That wasn't me, Cranky.
Perception check. You got a 4. Both of you see a large mountain range in the distance.
Look, there's a large mountain range in the distance. Archimedes can actually
coordinate your position on a map, or triangulate your position on a map. This is the Osiriani map. Archimedes, you better convince him to do it so, because he's just kind of enjoying himself, being able to actually feel the arcane presence again.
Just saying, I think that's more of a medium-sized mountain range in the distance.
It's miles away, but it's clearly visible above the vast dune sea before you. A perfect place to hide a cult of Set, in the vast cave networks that you know are sure to have. The mountain range continues to climb higher as you approach. And closer.
You want to camp?
And
You
closer.
want to camp? You want to camp? You should camp.
I say, old chaps, I do not believe that is a mountain range, oh. The mountain range is this. By triangulating your position, you're here.
That's a sphinx. That's not a mountain range.
Knowledge nature.
That's no moon.
Maybe we should camp. You know my thoughts.
15?
22.
I don't have knowledge nature.
I'm a bar.
I do believe that is a sandstorm.
I would like some cottage.
Good job, bud.
That's good. That's a good
That's the melody that's needed. You make a pyramid.
Not only
Can I make a pyramid?
no, you can make a Osiriani structure. Like, it's that kind of thing. Sandstorms are extremely dangerous in the desert. Not only do they possess gale force winds, they prevent flight or air travel. They also stir up grains of sand fast enough to cause considerable pain or even blind without sufficient eye covering.
I put on my now steampunk goggles.
I wish I had the
Can we bring camels inside?
No. Camel.
I guess camels.
Camels in a sandstorm,
Big enough.
they'll be fine.
Camels.
I'm worried about the
Don't they have
camels.
multiple eyelids?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Don't worry about the treasure camel. We'll just tie them up.
That's probably a good idea.
Bring the stuff inside.
Plus, they have, probably a good idea. Plus, they have a tendency to bury things or people alive. And this monster of a sandstorm is coming fast. Right, ho, chaps! I do think some shelter is in order. Don't you agree?
Would you like a little sandcastle dinner?
I do loathe getting sand in my breeches, I do. As much as I'd enjoy that. From a certain person, they can't. Tally-ho!
Sand just comes out. Oh, that's unfortunate.
What do you guys like to do?
Summon a cottage?
Go inside the car.
Go inside the cottage. You on the second floor.
It's a one floor deal. It's just the Osiriani style
Is it
structure.
like that tent
With all of our stuff?
Of a fire?
Yeah, all of our stuff. The camels are tied up outside.
Okay.
And close the grate on the chimney.
Yeah, Deadeye gets his stuff, brings it in. Deadeye also slaps you on the back.
Oh.
Marches inside after dismounting his Campbell and retrieving Lady Matilda and a flask of bourbon. Right, you are certainly handy to have around, aren't you, Master Bar?
Of course.
Good to have it, I say.
Only all the luxuries.
He marches in.
All the blood always comes in handy.
It's also around probably 7 o'clock at night.
I'm gonna drink.
I'll fill with a local, like a little pot or basin with water.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
have
like
fun.
a kitchen.
Just so you know, though, there are no windows. The windows do not have shutters.
We could just make the paladin stand in front of him.
Yes. Paladin
You got a big enough shoulder to waist ratio, I think.
Paladin
Would you say it was like an inverted burrito?
It was, the shoulder to waist ratio.
I'm just trying. My torso is Phineas's head.
There you go.
How do you think Phineas puts his shirts on?
Very carefully.
He makes them over his body. Like my armor.
Or his body's so small, he can just step in the neck. Like just pull it up. The sandstorm hits about 8 minutes later, whipping around and beating against the walls of the desert dwelling. Through open windows, though, sand starts pouring in. I do declare that we should probably fix that. What?
Oh, yes.
Blanket ho! Puts his blanket in front of a window and puts it into place with 2 daggers.
Could I
I'll take out my nail
make
and start doing the other side as well.
Can we possibly make a slightly smaller cottage inside the cottage?
No.
Slightly
Burn the smells per day and make a cottage with it's cottageception.
A cottage within the cottage. Within the cottage. Within the cottage. I can make 7 of these a day.
All right. After about an hour, the sand ceases. After about an hour, there's no more sand pouring in. Everything is okay. You guys can begin to go about your rituals. Deadeye, the Lord Major and Magnificent Cad, has found a place in the corner on a stool and has begun drinking. Tally-ho!
What?
This is just the beginning, huh?
He downs a drink from his flask. That was for you, Chauncey. He sighs, then twitches his perfectly waxed mustache.
Why?
I remember when Chauncey and I defeated a massive undead water drake by shooting his testicles off simultaneously. Now that was the most high-pitched scream if I've ever heard one. Tally-ho!
I don't think he's met Malakar. Amazing crowd.
I'll help you cry.
That's not a whole game! Where your time?
We have to.
We missed Drew.
We have 5 more episodes until we can.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I want to talk to Chauncey.
Chauncey's dead.
I'm
Yeah, I know. What's your point?
Nobody told me this. No.
What? Really?
He did.
Oh, no. I'm talking to the guy in the corner whose name I've completely forgotten.
Deadeye?
Deadeye, yeah.
Deadeye.
Yeah, Deadeye.
Or the Lord Major, as he prefers.
Yeah, the Lord
It's
Major.
like, he's like the Pathfinder version of Master Chief.
The Major Lord.
Lord
He's
Major.
Van Pelt
Lord
from
Major.
Jumanji. I thought we established that.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes, we did.
He's got the mustache and everything.
I
I'm sitting in the opposite corner drinking and glowering at his tolerance level.
would still like to talk to him. And I would be like, I got this crossbow.
Yes, what about it?
No clue how to shoot.
I see then. Looks like, boy, you'll need a couple of instructions. First, pointy end goes out.
Out.
Arrow goes on top.
On top. Put it
Trigger!
sideways.
On the bottom. Put your finger there. Wrong finger. Right finger. Correct finger.
Okay.
What? Now, pull back bowstring.
Bowstring.
Yes.
Put your finger on the trigger.
You need work, what? Perhaps if I'd had a little more to drink. Ha! Tally-ho.
Pull it back.
Archimedes just kind of stands in the corner, just going. Meanwhile, he just gets a book, starts reading it, just basically like this. Just.
Archimedes,
What?
you have Malachi's book on Osirian.
Well, of course I do.
Is there anything in there that you've heard from him or seen from yourself on what crawls around the night in these deserts?
Plenty of things. Why?
Want to know what we should be preparing for, so we'd be having a rude awakening halfway.
Well, they're certainly not drawn to fire, so if I were you, I would build a fire in this little heap.
Probably a little bit outside.
It's hard to tell if
Where
he's
is Caroline
sarcastic.
when you need him?
No, it's hard to tell if he's sarcastic.
Camera pans back to the Pathfinder Society as there's a stone statue with 200 bolts sticking out of it.
You're just going...
Nero looks at the
Spits
camera.
on it, because that's the new thing, they all spit on it as they go into the society.
Yeah, now it's tradition. It's good luck.
It's like, I know I've never really admired art before, but I'm impressed.
Hero comes by, it looks beautiful.
I know, right? I know, right?
Spit in it.
No, I am slightly concerned. If Archimedes is being sarcastic about the fire thing. I really can't
Sense
tell.
motive.
He's a player.
He is a player. He doesn't want to exactly be attacked. We're going to have to trust him.
I don't think he would want to draw them to us.
I know, but I mean, he's not trying to trick us. He could be just being sarcastic.
Roll sarcasm check.
Do what you want to do.
Sarcasm.
Archimedes.
Sense motive.
Do you have like a sarcasm item?
Perform skill. Is our second perform? Yes, my perform skill. I would like to argue part of my perform skill is sarcasm.
No, if anybody, she would have that perform skill.
Probably. Now,
Sense sarcasm.
it's around 8 o'clock at night at this point, so the sandstorm is still raging.
Oh, I thought it only lasted an hour.
No, it's lasting for a while. It's lasting abnormally long, actually.
The sand just stopped pouring in.
Yeah, sand stopped pouring in, but it's still whirling all around you. Frankly, lads, I must thank you for letting me accompany you on this fair journey. Tracking a cult of the damned, rescuing a princess, slaying some foul beasties, ha ha! Right heroes you are, certainly. He nods respectfully before taking another swig. Tally-ho. Been wasting away on boredom and booze in this accursed city for months I have. Nobody here said what they mean, nor means what they say. Oh sure, they can distract you, or even bedazzle you with their monuments and ascended murderers with bird heads, or the numerous wenches that will service you at the drop of a king's tenpenny. But mark my words, that city is not what it seems. Can't say I agree with the foul practice of slavery once more. A man and a woman should have the chance to make something of themselves with gum and gumption, rather than being cast to the yoke because of some bloodline, or pointy ears, or green skin, or what have you, like I did. Didn't matter that I was raised an orphan in the poorhouses of Andoran, I was. Enlisted as soon as I could. Fit into my trousers, I did. Made a sergeant by 18, made captain by 20. While those noble-born milk drinkers sipped on tea, I was bagging and romping fireworm in the Battle of Dempsey Creek. Every mark I made on my trusty rifle earned me accolade after endorsement from my men. And my rivals, yes, they saw fit to blacklist me to the high command. Unsubordinate, they'd say. Well, I'd tell them that if they were behaving like the bum-faced buffoon, took too many risks, they say. As long as I won the battle, what difference does it make? A drunk, they'd say. Well, that one was rather spot on. But it never affected my accuracy.
Have I ever been this drunk?
I don't say you have.
Alright. Please don't ever let me.
Exactly, Lady King. Both of you.
I think you should take a nap now.
Everything I have, I've had to earn.
Yeah.
Taught myself to read and write. By the time the children in the bordello were done scrubbing the sheets, I had read Murtag's journals of ethics and propriety.
Yeah, that sounds right.
While they were off playing their silly courtship games, I had seduced a temple maid of Erastil. Sounds! I even assembled my first rifle out of spare
I
parts.
used one mallet of anesthesia. Please!
Wait, for the memory that he told us.
Backstory, ho!
Ike implants the memory that he finished the story.
I'd scavenged throughout Alma's poor district by using an old reference manual I'd translated from Elvish, by Jove. I fought for everything I have. Everything. Though I suppose I could have learned a bit of politics from my books, but alas, I was a bit busy mastering the arts of shooting, wenching, drinking, and propriety.
And pride. Right?
Yeah. My arrivals in the army got me sent to the foreign legions in Mendev to guard against the demons sprouting out of the anus of the world wound.
You seem to have a lot of rivals.
Yes, well, I hated every second of it. I was in that light-forsaken place. It was there that I learned what real war is. How many of you have actually seen war?
Do bar fights count?
Not like this you haven't, boy.
I don't know, bar
Not like this. Not like that you haven't, my
I have
lad.
seen the toils of war. I've been in the Tal'Darim armies. I've even led in the Tal'Darim armies.
Nay, hundreds, maybe thousands of demonic monstrosities of all shapes. 5 arms, 10 legs, 6 horns, 3 breasts, 4 penises. It didn't matter! I learned to shoot them down. I ascended the rank of major in 2 weeks. And the smoke and blood and excrement is where I fell in love. Matilda, cavalier errant in service of justice and order. As beautiful as she was deadly. And a right banger in the sack she was. Ha ha!
Yep.
Tally-ho! Takes another drink.
What?
We spent all of our time in each other's company, eating, drinking, fighting, screwing. I loved her. Deadeye pauses.
This is more your experience.
Deadeye pauses. And what you
I've been
can
listening for a good 10 minutes.
Then I was pausing.
and all you can see are tears welling up in his bright green eyes. We married under a beautiful oak.
We were looking.
I'm going to bed.
The only one left living for miles. Not 2 days later, a cult of Zon Kuthon found her while hunting. She fought and slew over a dozen of them, but she was overwhelmed. They tortured and violated her for hours, days. I tracked them to their lair. But in my stupidity, I was caught as well. Took her to the very oak we had spent day and night under and nailed her to it. Made me watch. Holding me thrashing, biting, weeping until she passed on 8 hours later. Then they finally let me go. Offering served, they said. A tear rolls down his face, but the voice doesn't change.
This is kind of like Zombieland, where it's like, oh, it was a dog. No, it was a kid.
If Matilda ends up being like his like golden retriever, I'm gonna punch him.
He screwed his dog?
There are some weird people in Pathfinders.
I buried her under that oak tree and then took my rifle, tracked into the camp, and put a bullet between every demon-corrupted eye. I decided I've had my fill of military life. After that, took my gun, my hat, my gunny sack, and my life, and wandered, slaying mammoths in the realm of the Mammoth Lords, werewolves in Ustalav, bandits in the River Kingdom, and machines in Numeria. It's where that I got this. He motions to the massive rifle, still radiating energy. Eventually, I found myself becoming a Pathfinder, reaping those tender rewards, eating, drinking, and whoring my way all over God's forsaken continent. And 15 years later, ending up here, in this hut with a bard, a paladin, a mage, and a rogue, on another adventure. Tally-ho. He downs one last sip before passing out, and his gun in his lap.
Should we put him in
And
bed?
of course, he's done talking right when I was going to ask him something when he passed it out.
Should we put him in
That's usually
bed?
how it works.
He's already in. He's already in. Where he wants
He's
to
like-
be.
Tally-ho.
You could try slapping him.
Tally-ho. Alright. What would you guys like to do?
Is he in the bed?
No, he's just passed out, like holding his gun.
Well, that wasn't lightning. I'm going to bed.
Watch.
Alright. Sandstorm still raging.
I'm going to stay up and stay aware and
Okay.
actually look through my alchemy book, my how-to, and start studying.
Perfect.
I'm weak. I need sleep.
4 hours pass and the sandstorm's fury refuses to subside. The sun is set anyway, and all of you feel it's time to settle in for the night, which all of you have. Then you feel it. Shaking. Rhythmic and faint at first, but getting stronger and stronger with every passing minute.
Sense evil!
I'm asleep. Do I wake
You don't
up?
sense evil.
Do I wake up?
Then it gets
Is
louder
the Deadeye snoring?
and louder until it feels right on top of you.
Did we actually wake up?
It's like an earthquake.
Oh, so we did wake up.
Yeah, I would suggest it.
I was just waking up.
The hut shakes violently for about a minute with each impact before slowly subsiding, fading. But this time, in the opposite direction, before disappearing into the distance.
Here's the question.
The sandstorm continues to rage.
Is the opposite direction where we're going, or where we came from, or just some random direction?
No, it came from, where it came from was southeast, and it's heading northwest.
And
You guys are heading southwest.
Oh.
So it came underneath us and went away from the road.
Yeah, as long as it's not going to... It's not going where we're going.
By morning, the sandstorm has ended, and the warm sun rises to the east. Minus 10 XP! By the way, 10,000 bonus XP for listening to Deadeye Grivelon.
What, we listened to that?
I tuned it out and just was reading the book over here.
As he was busy bearing his soul.
Hey, we know a little more about them.
I'm 6,000 XP from leveling up.
How?
Quick, I need to make a pun.
By morning, the sandstorm has ended, and the warm sun rises to the east, increasing the temperature with every passing minute. Archimedes casts Cinder Elements.
The AC kicks out.
We all have the items.
Oh, we have items?
We have those jewelry pieces that regulate our body temperature. Didn't we all get those?
Yeah.
Oh,
We spent gold on those, dude. Tons of gold.
right.
Did you get one? I got one. I got an earring.
I have Endure Elements, so should I?
Cheerio, good morning! Lord Major awakens leaping to his jackbooted feet. I feel some breakfast is in order. Dad pulls out his gunny sack, pulls out a pot, pulls out some ingredients, starts whipping up some flapjacks.
I did question who we saw.
Why did this happen when we were spending time with Blackjack?
Blackjack. I feel a franchise coming on.
You used to call me Flapjack Magoo, best flapjacks and eaters, and did I ever tell you about the time I filled a Yeti of whole wood forest there so you could freeze your nipples off? Ha ha ha!
What does that have to
Tally ho!
A third arm comes up and feeds him a drink somehow as he's cooking.
Wish I had unseen servant, I did.
Where's Caroline when you need him?
Oh, I have unseen servant.
Flashback to the Bad Practice Study.
Archimedes casts unseen servant.
A floating drink comes by.
Tally ho, mage!
He's having a good old time.
He's whipping up some flapjacks. And give them to you all. They are the best flapjacks you have ever had.
Did you roll for these Flapjacks?
No, he's dead. He just can do
I
it.
summon syrup.
Summon syrup.
You don't think I have some syrup? I have some syrup in my gunny sack. Oh! Throws away like a spatula.
Does he have an assortment of syrup flavors?
Throws some blueberries. Throws some ladies' undergarments.
Oops.
Those I need. Syrup, tally-ho! Unseen servant, bring it to him.
I guess purify. There haven't been lots of panties around me.
Question. Did you use this and the panties in the same night?
Wouldn't you like to know? You could, actually. Is that an invitation, my lady?
You're done.
Have your flapjacks.
I just walk away.
All right. Outside, the camels are gone.
What? I said we should have brought them inside, and you were like, no, they won't fit in the door.
I thought we tied up the camels.
You did. Only a little blood is left.
Did we bring the treasure inside?
Yeah, we did.
Should be TFN instead of TDN.
Let me check something.
Good thing I brought the treasure inside. What?
Hi-ho!
Also, Kyra, after looking, I'm assuming you stepped outside. Once you did, there's actually a rather deep hole, about 100 feet away from the 100 feet away from the hut.
I think I should go inspect this.
Hello?
You probably don't have much experience
I'm
in hole
sleeping.
inspecting.
Wouldn't you think that?
Maybe I should take a look.
Inspecting the hole.
We call Blackjack. Maybe he knows a little more than you.
You
Tally-ho!
Okay, forget AO. Tally-ho! This is a new one.
Excuse me, I didn't realize you were watching.
Would you think I would miss this for the world? So what's with that hole over there? He marches over.
I think it, I don't think
Fixes
it was an
his
earthquake
monocle.
earlier. I think that was a creature of some sort traveling beneath us.
You can fly, can't you, boy?
Yes.
Get up there!
Listen to the
One more time.
I give him a smirk as my wings just fly out.
Alright.
I hit them like the Buzz Lightyear button. Bounce a little bit. I'll fly over and take a look. Perception.
Alright. This is what you see. That's the hut. All these are holes. That's the horizon.
You knew I was going to spawn my hut.
Yeah, I did.
We should
Does it look like they were impressed or they're sinkholes? Like the sand look compacted?
They're impressed.
With what?
Maybe
I didn't do anything.
With them wings. Them wings.
That Dorito
I'll go back
ratio.
and tell McGruber.
With what?
McDoogan.
right?
McDoogan, yeah. What? Hose, and they lead off to somewhere. And how far apart did you say they were?
They're about 20 to 30 feet. I'm just kidding.
20?
It's 100.
It's close to 100. Yeah, it's like 2 sets of deep holes over 100 feet apart, but it's in time with each other. This is no earthquake.
Archimedes.
Of course it's not.
What?
Do you remember the length between the legs of a beetle in Osirian?
Yeah, I don't know. What about it?
What is it?
Well, it's a spawn of Roller.
Yes. And what is the length between their legs?
About 70, 80, probably no, but closer to maybe 180 feet, I would assume.
Kyra mutters this.
I'm going to guess that this is a space.
I didn't really have the chance to measure it with me being in a birdhouse.
You can remember your wing line.
Are you suggesting that the spawn of Rovergard walked over us in the night?
I'm just trying to rule out different possibilities.
I certainly hope not. Just spawn of Rivergug and those Soothers might not be there in the morning.
Well, obviously, they were able to take one down and turn it into a house. They'll probably just turn this into a summer house.
You should still probably go back and
I'll drink to that.
Wait, was that Archimedes or was that...
They both just look at
Old
it.
bastard.
What do you guys want to do?
go back.
Go back to Magnemar. Alright.
I think we should just
I think we're done here.
Desert.
I think we should just chalk this up as a coincidence that we survived and try to continue on away from here.
Yes, I'm sure
I'm
we'll
kinda
have absolutely
worried
no
about-
impact on our futures at all.
I'm just concerned about Sophis.
Foreshadowing!
That's arcane knowledge.
Or is it?
Foreshadowing,
Is it
ho!
accurate knowledge or is it blatant pessimism?
Exposition!
True. Touche.
6,000 XP.
You just want to level up.
5,000.
Hello!
Hello.
I have my 11 shoot ready. I'm ready.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it now, and Lord knows, old Matilda here can't shoot down a spawn of Rollagug or whatever it happens.
I'm pretty sure I could influence testicles like back in your day.
You put too much faith in me, my boy. I like you.
You do.
You and your pretty wings.
Shall we continue on? Either
Yeah,
way.
ready.
I believe so.
Just suck him back in.
So, Archimedes.
What?
Sure.
You had that horse earlier.
Yes, what about it?
Can I have one?
Why?
I want to walk.
Well, maybe you should learn that spell now, anyway.
I don't have enough spells.
Maybe you should learn them like I did. I went to college.
Okay, Plankton.
I went to college.
Yes, but not that kind of college.
I went to a party school.
Southern Illinois.
Tell you what. He casts mounts for all of you.
Oh my goodness.
And a treasure mount.
Hmm?
And a treasure mount.
Why not?
I can't actually know that spell.
I need a separate mount just to carry on.
The mount will stay summoned for 22 hours.
Yeah, I don't have enough spells. No, I don't have enough spells. No. Otherwise I couldn't do it.
That's okay. That's why you have me, the real spellcaster.
For now, what if your own spell reverses? It took you long enough to cast it as is.
I made a hut.
Aren't we, Mr. Pessimism?
Oh, maybe if you weren't,
You haven't been able to burn us very much.
It's about time I finally am. It feels so good to actually breathe real air and not look up your noses every
And you get the
time.
pleasure of our company. What could be
well, while
better?
you enjoy it, you can be of assistance as well.
I just casted you horses. What more do you want?
A chocolate chip cookie. Can we
Cast it in your mouth.
Can Malachi stay in the bed?
I want to stay in the world!
Not your time! What's in my shorts? Burn out to my shorts.
Yeah.
Archimedes just takes the birdhouse, turns it upside down.
Yeah, Malachi will pick your shorts.
Looks like Malachi's world is upside down.
You said you needed a pun.
Oh, it's such sweet sorrow, Malachi.
Try not to have too much fun, Archimedes.
I never do.
Onward, Deadeye, take us to our location.
Tally-ho! Tracking! What?
What?
His nose extends to the ground as he does that.
Alright.
Just saying.
Deciding to pack up and continue on foot, or on, in this particular case, on conjured horses.
Look, my hand was right through it!
And yet your bum does not.
That's because it's shiny.
It's angelic.
It's like, his poop doesn't even stink, literally.
I think he's been out of
Have I
heaven
been
for
staring?
too long.
That's up to you for interpretation.
I think he's been out of heaven for a little.
And every step, as much as now, unfortunately though, the cool breeze has completely diminished, and the heat of the day rises even higher. You're really starting to miss those camels, but these horses will work well enough. It's not even high in the sky yet, though. Thankfully, you won't die of thirst or exposure. After about 6 more hours of trekking through the harsh terrain, you see a man-made structure peeking over a sand dune.
I have a spyglass. What is it?
It's an obelisk.
It's an obelisk.
Let's not touch it.
Can we go around?
About bloody time.
An oval what?
An obelisk.
You remember that fun
Are
time
you
you grew
joking?
gills?
I try not to.
You remember in the
That's
kitchen?
exactly what
In the kitchen, there's those things you beat eggs with. Whisks.
Right.
Right? This one's...
I do a lot of egg beating.
Yes, this is the same thing, but in G...
Tally-ho!
Oh, sorry.
That was no experience.
Let's continue.
6,000 XP.
No.
900.
He's just gonna withhold my XP for the whole night. He doesn't want me to level. Look, all I get at 11 is another D6.
Continue on. Continue on.
1,000 bonus XP, Caleb.
Role player.
I suddenly feel like I can do more damage on a sneak attack.
Out of character, ho!
What did you call it?
That wasn't just a figure of speech.
I think it's out of character yourself.
There'll probably be sentries, eyes open,
Spyglass.
peering over the dune. There are 8 men, all dressed in the similar red and black garments you saw on the assassins of Sotis.
Right, lock and load.
And the assassins of Set.
And the assassins in Sotis.
They were assassins of Set.
Yes, they were assassins. Yes, they were assassins. They were in Sotis.
Oh yeah, when you stand up trying to hit your head on the chandelier.
Or the
That might-
cable cord.
cause some bleeding.
Also,
or the
nobody has time for that.
Oh,
not the well again.
No, it doesn't. You guys are right here. They are going to be right around here.
We get rid of the wall.
look, we have the battle cam.
Yes.
Can you get rid of the wall?
Wow, we do have a well.
Could we just like?
I mean that badly. It worked out nicely. It's too bad nobody can watch it.
That lag. No.
Oh, that's lag. It's 2 webcams running off of the same computer.
Okay.
Let's just do them in robot.
me.
Can I have my 8? There's probably an 85% chance that I'm going to spawn him.
Is okay.
More like 97.
Is
Yeah.
the white-haired man Archimedes?
Yes, that is Archimedes.
We're all over here.
Hiding in the bush.
Yeah.
Are you taking notes in case there's any problems with the stream?
What?
Are you taking notes for your long just in case there's any problems with the recording?
Don't worry about it.
Are you going to get more beverages?
Yeah, do you want one?
Yes.
Oh, you want one,
What
mate?
do you want?
Dr. Pepper.
Brownies?
Dr. Pepper.
And another water.
Eat your freaking pecans.
I'll eat my freaking pecan.
Do you actually have pecans?
I put them on like a portion of the brownies because pecans are gross.
No, I wanted like actual, just physical pecans.
She has that too.
You want physical pecans?
That would be kind of nice.
Why are you hiding under your table?
I'm not hiding. I'm clearly visible by the.
Can we just duel in their gober and call it a day?
Physical pecans.
Can we just do another
This is a cake shop.
Yeah. Nero did it. He was close to our level when he did
Yes, physical pecans.
too. That'll be human form, don't we?
Time to eat them loudly.
He wants another soda, I want another water, and I want brownies.
Dr. Pepper.
Did you want a drink?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh. I almost chose one of those as my token earlier.
I'm resident dead mother doing my dead mother duty.
Isn't it?
Hello, dear mother.
But I don't think that's yours.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get one for me because I'm important.
And brownies.
I got a brownie.
Which one's Nero gober?
The God of Assassins.
Here we go.
They're all assassins.
They are all assassins.
Which means one of them could be Nero gober.
Oh, wait, Demon Slayer. It's time to become a God Slayer.
I cut.
Demon Slayer, it's time to become a God Slayer.
I'm starting a collection of titles actually. I'm gonna cut the brownies with acid edge.
Do it.
Caustic brownies.
I suddenly don't like brownies.
Like the caustic nipples of the fairy.
How caustic your nipples are.
Is that the obelisk where you put the X?
That's the obelisk. This is a man-made structure
I needed a spike.
buried in the sand. That is a man-made structure buried in the sand.
Oh, I think we're here. Have they spotted us yet?
Or no.
Or
No, I don't believe they have.
So we could just Ocean's 11 this kind of.
If you wanted to. Or you could just run in guns blazing. Doesn't
I
matter.
can't.
Hey guys, I gotta remember you, or remind you, rather, that I have invisibility sphere, I have silence, and I have greater invisibility.
That's awesome. We should probably start using things like that.
Did you hear that, Adam?
Not just on the 8. No.
Adam,
How about,
did you hear that?
how about I put on my mask,
I have.
I fly straight up,
It's brown.
and land behind them.
Don't do anything yet.
Oh yeah.
I have invisibility sphere, I have the silent spell, and I have greater
Brownie.
invisibility. Did you see the combination here?
TDM brownie.
Yes, please.
The culmination of
There are how many brownies?
Awesome combination.
plate.
I made them.
Thank
Because
you.
Dad forgot to bring dessert.
I was really fine with your internet work.
Well, it didn't work. So I hope you're proud of yourself. You failed. You failed everybody.
She succeeded in brownies.
I succeeded.
Well, I actually haven't eaten it yet, so I don't know.
My brownies taste like ambrosia.
As long as they don't taste like acid edge.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have used
It's
acid
a bit
edge.
like wolf.
Oh, sorry. Did someone blood in the brownie?
The battle cam's right there, right? Right? So that means if I decide to sit right here, right here. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
And slowly raise your head up.
What are you doing?
Why?
Because I have an invisibility sphere.
Good lord.
Hey, I'm 6 feet tall. My ape's 10 feet tall. Invisibility sphere is good for 15 feet. So if I stood up straight on my ape, that would be exactly what would happen. Just like, hello?
I'm
Pretty
so
much.
good at cooking.
Alright.
My little cubes are all like
Nah.
It's a secret recipe that I found on the internet.
Not so secret.
On a public forum.
Well, you're talking to the internet, so it automatically knows what you're talking about.
Okay.
You know what I just realized? Because we're not live, we can just cuss and I can bleep it out. I don't think Mark will.
You're gonna go through the whole stream.
No!
There's one rule! Put your shirt back on!
I'll just go through and blur everything.
Alright.
Happy first nudist game.
Put your shirt back on, Caleb. There's one rule!
Welcome.
Pizza official. There's no rule. Click I go back on. There's one rule.
Alright. What do you guys want to do?
Take my shirt off.
Circumvent the situation.
Strategize. Call upon what Ra will work to put a very large meteor somewhere around here.
Lord Major.
What?
For one, stop coming down to me. Two, what do you think we can do?
I am your boyfriend.
You're going to kill me.
Not that same kind.
If you have a firearm, you can cock that.
Wow!
Cocking a gun, I say. Ha! Never even thought of it that way.
What do you suggest we can do?
But I say I snipe every single one of them. Sound good? I would like a few more marks on my gun.
Yes. But how long would it take in between reloads?
About 4 or 5 seconds.
Do you have a second gun?
No. You think I can have another second? This thing is almost as big as I am.
Do you think my crossbow, if you used it, would take out one of
Should
them?
we let the man do his job?
I think we should all
And,
have fun with a little bit of range. If it all comes at once, we wait for Lord Major's cue. We can at least take out half of them within a few seconds without they even knowing.
provided that Sir Lord Puffy Pants doesn't jam his gun.
Do these look like the same
Well,
assassins?
so far, he's been proven.
Cat's grace. Bull strength. Cat's grace.
Hey, she goes up!
I was wisdom on myself.
Right, because I need more animals infecting my blood.
Cat's grace on Deadeye.
Wait, what did the scorpion do to me exactly?
Your blood is now poisonous. Or hide.
So what am I... So...
If something tries to bite you, they have to roll to not be poisoned.
Nice! I am so done being bitten.
You aren't even elf anymore. Like, you're just like mud.
I don't know what I am.
You got a mixture of all kinds of animal blood. How do you not have AIDS?
I don't have a rat.
You don't have blood anymore.
You technically do because of the scorpion venom.
Oh, right. And I have wolf, elf, human, snarkman.
Again, how do you not have AIDS?
100% human.
That is a mystery I will never solve.
By the way, your for the next 11 hours, your strength has gone up by 4.
Whoa.
Dex has gone up by 4.
Whoa.
Dex has gone up by 4.
Does that increase my
Wisdom has gone up by
modifier
4.
too?
Oh yeah, it does.
By like 1? Probably.
Yeah,
By
because
4?
I'm
No,
valid.
my modifier by 1. If my dex went up by 4.
It goes up by
It
2.
goes up by 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Now I'm at 6.
For 11 hours.
Decent AC.
Cast it on me again and go up 4 more. So
Oh man! That means my AC's at like 25 now.
Now, he would have been handy to come around when.
But your AC's 25 when you're naked.
Yeah. Angel shell skin.
Also, one more thing. Telepathic bond. He just casts it. All of us can now talk to each other without thinking.
Can we read each
Well,
other's
just
minds?
thinking. We can't read each other's minds, but we can tell each other.
Because I had some things to say.
I had some things you didn't need to see.
Archimedes also cast another spell on himself.
Does it look like mage armor?
Yes. And then he casts one more.
Does it look like
Armor of bones.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I was about to say.
What about Tonius?
Psychic barrier. He can't be psychically manipulated nor scryed.
Oh, darn.
Well, not like he needed to.
Malachi should be watching this.
Are these guys evil?
They're assassins of Set. Most likely.
Lord Kyra,
Maybe just a little bit.
are these men evil?
What? Do you want me to puke just to prove it? Yes, they're evil!
Evil.
Oh, 2,000 XP. 2,000 XP.
Are they evil?
Oh, the hairs on your house tingling.
Yes, they're evil. Yes, they're evil.
Are these the same assassins from Toad?
You said it earlier.
Please say I can fireball. Please say I can fireball them. I haven't cast one in so long.
Your accuracy is up to par.
We could let him turn him soft and then let
Wait for Lord Mage's cue.
How about we all split up and cause as much damage as possible?
How about we all just let the two ranged people do the range thing?
And we'll go back to Sothis.
I'll load my
what you think, Bob?
crossbow.
I'll load my crossbow.
Might as well all take it.
I string my short bow and I forget how to do it briefly.
Okay.
Because I haven't used it so darn long.
Okay.
Is this the same one that you killed that woman with?
No, it is not. No, this is the Hawk's Blood short
So this
bow.
one has no notches in it? No notches per se?
No.
Hasn't killed anything?
No,
I'm gonna cast another spell.
but I'm a walking
if I can.
arsenal, so I can't wear it strong.
Cast one more spell on top of me. With that, he just cast Expeditious Retreat. His movement speed has been increased by double.
Speediest retreat.
Expeditious Retreat.
Archimedes, you know I could use a bit of that when I learned.
Why not?
Oh! Malachi, I think you'll be in there for quite some time.
Archimedes too! Archimedes too!
And why haven't you?
You haven't asked.
You haven't told what you're capable of yet. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two.
You have a ball.
He's like about to cry.
Can you make some cookies?
Okay.
I don't know, why don't you cast Featherfall?
Understandable.
Plus 10,000 to Malachi!
Let me write it down.
He's got it, he's got it.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna load my new Hawkwing Scorpion bow.
Wow.
The bow, yeah. The
I have
Hawk's,
the Hawk's Blood short bow.
yeah, the Hawk crossbow. The Scorpion crossbow, yeah.
I have the Osirian repeating crossbow. With fancy skull venom. Skull wasp venom. Of which I actually have no idea what it does.
Skull Wasp one?
D6, 20% chance of paralysis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I know what it does. That was a guess.
You can also talk to each other also without actually speaking.
Let's just say that's what we're doing right now.
Well, they don't have to relay it to you. Like,
Yeah.
we just have a complete
I can
psychic
literally go
link.
directly to you or directly to her.
Yeah, we have a psychic link.
Is it like a group Skype call?
Kinda. Kinda.
It's a great scar.
So there can't be any secret messages?
Call.
So there can't be any secret
Your
messages?
Or we're talking directly to each other or
Yeah.
the whole party. You can do this.
You can do one of either. You can
Okay.
talk to all of us. Yeah.
So there's no, but there isn't any like, I tell her something but not him.
No. No, nothing like that.
Okay.
Nothing like that.
Everybody has to hear it.
No. Wait, so are you saying like can we talk to each other individually psychically? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can try
However,
something.
Archimedes can hear all of it because he's
Yeah.
the anchor.
Yeah.
So no gossiping about our community.
Is everybody ready?
Oh, you can. He'll just mind stab you.
Everyone pick a target. We don't want to all hit the same one.
Well, why not? It could be hilarious.
I'm gonna cast my invisibility sphere on this
Just
spawn my
give me
head.
that. Just give it to me. I have him
I don't know
right
if I can-
between his blasted eyes. That blind.
Shoot that.
Hold up. I'm gonna I'm going to cast my Spirit of Invisibility, I'm going to cast my ape, I'm going to cast a silence on the ape, and then I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility. Well, that's not really casting, that's just part of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to be on top of my ape with my spyglass and my crossbow.
Okay.
On the edge of the
I can only hit one of the in front because I have a short bow.
Then hit one of the two in front.
Yeah.
Thaddeus, you can take one of the ones at the rear. Actually, what the heck is this thing?
That is Maximus.
More assassin. Assassin.
Alright, I'll take this guy.
That is Maximus.
Thaddeus, go for the most deadly looking one.
I always go for the most deadly looking one. What? He points
Then
at
you
our
reloading the gun.
Just kidding, oh boy.
Right.
I'm slightly offended.
Okay, take the one up front. I'll take the one over here. Which is that? Okay. That's it! Thaddeus, on your count.
I would like to play a song. I'm going to
Dang it!
No, it's just like a
The assassin were like,
Wait, what's our song for Sophus?
Oh, what was our
I
song?
forgot. Malakar's not here to remind me.
Arabian night.
No, that wasn't it.
I can show you.
Okay.
No, it was.
Anyways, you play your song quietly, so all bonuses, whatever.
I'll be dancing.
Play
on
it
it.
down, Thaddeus.
What is our bonus?
You play the song good for you.
Plus 4, plus 4, plus 1.
We don't want to play the song yet. Like,
When he shoots, I'm going to start.
Okay.
Synchronous movement. To the max.
Alright.
count it down, Thaddeus.
With that, it goes bang!
I like how he counts 4, 3, 2, 3, and then goes again. Like he's kind of somewhat drunk.
4, 3, 6, 9, 14, 38, 14. Bang! You can literally, you guys can feel the shockwave arc throughout the, and just kind of push the sand up all around him as he fires the gun.
We all fire.
Oosh, towards.
And let's see
Yeah,
if
I'll
Deadeye
fire.
hits.
Plus 4. Plus 4 for aiming, too. Reminds the DM of his bonuses.
32. All right.
Plus, you got cat sprays.
Yep.
Oh, the 5 million D20 gun. Whatever. There's still brownies, by the way, if anybody wants more.
The internet. Would you not like
Would
it?
you care for our brownie viewers that aren't live?
And there's there for the viewers everywhere.
I would like to formally apologize for my stupid internet. And for the fact that you guys can't have these brownies because they're freaking awesome.
We'll do another Kyra striptease next grand to make up for
To
it.
make up for it?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
we should have a mouth pressure too.
With that, he just did 58 points of damage and blast straight through the thing's shoulder, knocking him down. He is not dead though.
Which one?
The one standing on top of the one standing on top of the structure.
This one?
Yep.
I'm not gonna do
No,
it.
He's not dead, he's just knocked down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Knocked
do a
prone.
diddly darn thing. I'm gonna do like 14 points of damage if I hit.
I happen to have nat 20'd.
Alright.
On this place, so I gotta roll to confirm for it.
Well,
That would be a 17.
That is not a crit.
Well, I had my attack to rolling for a crit, right?
No. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, well, then at that point, add 17 to that, so whatever that is.
You hit. Yes, so you crit.
did your bow auto crit?
I don't think. I don't
His bow's
know.
from
Does my
Mine does.
bow.
does the scorpion bow auto crit? I don't have anything down besides written damage. I never wrote down the magic or anything of what it was.
I don't think it does.
I don't remember what it has magic was.
Yeah, crit. You crit anyway. So.
Yeah.
Crit hit! Which one did you hit?
Crit.
He's driving.
Power doubles in size.
Whoa!
What?
You hit him through his spine. He's paralyzed. You did double damage and. Hit him through the spine, so he's not paralyzed.
What?
Nice.
What?
So he's not paralyzed.
What? My Vital Strike applies to all weapons, right? Does it feat?
No, it applies to just one particular weapon.
Okay, so that's
Your primary weapon. Unless you take Vital Strike twice.
Nah.
I just leveled up. I'm taking it. Conveniently when I'm
Turn down for what?
Wait, can you? Wow. Nice. I forgot. I haven't used my bow in so freaking long.
Your match. See what sounds.
Doubled 48.
Nice. Okay. So 48 doubled?
How did you do that much?
No. I doubled at doing 48.
Okay, you
I
did
got
48
like
points
plus
of
10
damage.
plus
Okay.
my roll.
So you did 48 points of damage. Nice.
Okay, which one is this?
Oh, your song.
Oh, plus 9.
Yeah, never mind.
Plus 18.
Yeah. So 48 plus 18, 58.
What is that,
Is
66?
it 9
66.
plus 9 damage? 4 to hit 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
9 to ranged damage. I'm choosing to do my ranged
Okay.
ballot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he is, you hit him really good. He is kind of like twitching in the sand.
Well, plus he's paralyzed.
Which
Yeah.
one?
This guy, he's paralyzed.
Alright. 6.
And you know what?
6.
I'll use. Doesn't. Oh no, McGruber has to. He has to keep loading his gun.
Can
I'll
you-
use my second attack on this dude over here. See if I can hit. It's a 22.
That is a miss.
Woo! Okay. Last one. I'll try that same guy again. Nope.
Question. My crossbow is repeating how many bolts?
You get to use all of your normal attacks. If it's a standard crossbow, you can use half of them.
Right. You said it was repeating crossbow.
Yeah, you can use all of your attacks normally.
Oh.
If it's a repeating crossbow, then you can use all your normal attacks. Crossbows usually are more powerful, but they're slower to reload.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I have the repeater on my.
Right. So he has a repeating crossbow as well. So your repeating crossbow allows you to use all of your attacks in sequence.
Versus, using an attack to reload.
Instead of just using it one or half your attacks, because you're technically reloading
Mm-hmm.
crossbow. So it's kind of like a faster version of a
Did we
gun.
have to roll to shoot? Oh no.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
would you like to shoot first, or shall I shoot?
Alright, well I already rolled.
I'm likely gonna.
So Caliph is next.
I rolled for this guy in the front, I rolled a 32.
Whoa!
32. You hit.
Yeah, I rolled high, but not high enough to crit automatically. Okay. And then that's...
Which one's your covert?
What?
Which
If I-
one's the
wait.
god of assassins?
Do orcish arrows have any... Are they more... Like, will they do more damage than the
No.
regular arrows?
They cause bleed.
Then I used an orcish arrow.
Okay.
She would have known that. Oh yeah, max damage. 1d8. Alright.
Plus your dex, plus that.
Yeah, I know.
Plus the magic.
17 plus,
Plus
three,
the
20. 26.
With your dex.
That's with my dex.
Grid. Okay.
It does 1d4 bleed damage as well.
Okay.
Every round. And it does stack.
Do I have to roll it?
Yeah, you gotta roll.
Okay, for this round 3.
Great. Cool.
So I guess it's 29.
Okay.
And then
So it stacks? So like the
It
next one would be
stacks.
3 plus 1, so that's one's 4?
Yeah, it stacks each time. So you roll 2d4, then 3d4, then 4d4. Bleed is like that. It's really good in long battles. Bleed is really effective. But for like a real quick, short battle, it's useless.
and then for my second attack, can I shoot the same guy again?
Yes, you
Since it's
can.
not a crossbow?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Something down
dang,
for
it's
like
18.
that.
Alright, well I rolled a 33.
You hit.
You're my miss.
6,
I'm
15,
kind of planning this.
21, 24. 24 plus 3 more points of bleed. And wait, do I roll it twice this time?
Yeah.
And 1, so 4 more points of bleed.
So how much damage did you do total?
On the second hit,
Yeah.
that was 30.
Nice. Okay.
I don't know how much damage I was hitting.
He takes both arrows. He's still breathing though. Kind of staggers over as he's trying to draw his weapon.
Bastard child.
I wink at him.
Alright, my turn.
Hey.
Alright, how are we gonna miss? How's this guy? Do it! Do it! Do it now!
or forever hold your peace.
How much is my negative for not knowing how to use this? -3.
-3.
Right. Better tell me when I know how to use this. Yes. 28.
That's a hit.
That's a hit!
Oh, I feel. I can start.
Very steady. That's not much. Plus 9, 12, 14. 14 damage from the piercing.
Okay.
And then, weird poison. Poison doesn't affect him, does it?
What?
Does poison affect him?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's mortal.
That's 1 damage poison. And, paralyzation. What? What? What do I need to get for 20% paralyzation?
You need a 20 or lower.
Probably not 53.
Okay. Alright. Alright. What he does, Malachar, not Malachar, Archimedes,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
runs up next to Caliph and Kyra, Archimedes, throws up a wall of force. Whoop.
We knew that would happen!
Throws up a wall of force. It deflects all ranged, all standard non-magical ranged attacks automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So just he throws that up to force them to charge you instead of bringing up instead of shooting arrows.
Okay, but he's held like a position as a Pathfinder.
I already am.
Can we keep him?
I think we shall. Then where's my cookie?
Okay.
We've got 2 minutes left.
All right.
Real the first batch.
Toll Cottage cookies.
Toll Cottage?
Oh my god! 1,000 now, minus 1,000.
I leveled down!
No, he gave you 1,000, then he subtracted 1,000.
Wait,
That's nothing.
so no XP?
Yeah.
That was the best pun.
Plus 1,000 now, minus 1,001.
Oh! You're now de-leveled by 1
No,
XP.
you're fine.
I've still got my level 10. I'm teetering on the edge.
You like to live life.
Toll Cottage cookies.
Oh my gosh. That was horrible. I love it.
Plus 1,000 and 1 minus 1,000.
No, that's if you had said like ye old Hershey or something.
Eel Hershey.
Okay.
Now I'm like thinking of like alternate Pathfinder cookie brand names. Like Nero Berry. Nero Berry cookies. There's flaky biscuits in the morning.
Nero brand cookies. They're dark. It's like an Oreo.
I'll use
It's an Oreo with chocolate in the middle.
It's dark chocolate coated.
Just coated in chocolate.
Everybody's cereal? Kyrios.
They're black. They're both.
Kyrios!
Tastes like justice.
Can we please like do fake commercials now? But that's fun. You know what I have in the morning for breakfast? A good old bowl of Kyrios.
Okay, what they actually
Captain
do.
Crunch, Captain Navari.
All right, what they do is the other two stand up. They spend the room to stand up.
Besides the one that like.
The others draw their scorpion
This one's in his
crossbows.
spine though.
He's dead. He's done though. He can't get up.
Yeah. His toes twitch.
Next thing up, they all draw their scorpion crossbows.
That's nice. None of them can shoot it to me. None of them see me.
Kyro shows his shiny bum.
And with that, they all fire.
Nice, it's me.
I'm going to roll. They're going to try and hit all 4 of you,
I'm invisible.
which they can't.
I'm invisible.
Doesn't matter. They're just going to aim. So they aim. They all miss because of the wall. So back up to Deadeye. This one's for old Menchie.
Chauncey.
Fires again and a more healthy one. Roll to hit. Roll to confirm crit. Hey, crits.
No, okay.
Remove one of them from your board.
I need a smiggering.
It's a very long number.
I know. It's a lot.
Okay. He actually aimed for his appendix, and his appendix now burst, filling his blood with all kinds of poisons and septics.
You too, huh? I guess I don't have to worry about my appendix bursting ever because I've only wanted to notice.
He's really whatever. Meh.
I've had worse.
Meh. Do half-elves have an appendix? Internet, please tell us.
I would try, but not connected.
You could look at the router. That's
I do have.
the password's on the router.
There's a paper also. That's easier.
But yeah.
Okay.
My notes. If you go out there, be careful.
I'll just.
Blasting the appendix, he just goes, and then topples over. He's still breathing.
Which
though.
one?
He's still breathing.
That one.
He's breathing insane.
Yep. He's like spitting out blood. Just he throws up blood. Just. All right. Next person up is Kyra.
Let's try this, shall we? Tally ho!
Oh God.
Works for him.
I take a step to the right.
You're a Republican, are we?
Caleb?
That's a 29 to hit him.
That's a hit. No. Yeah, that's a hit.
Is Caleb a Republican? Let's think about that.
Probably not.
What ability does this thing have?
What?
What ability does this thing have? I have down just the damage it does.
I think it's keen actually, so it doesn't actually crit. So it does auto crit.
Okay.
Yeah. Most of your weapons are keen.
No, I have haste written by it.
Haste. So it is a repeater. So it's a more upgraded. So it's an upgraded repeater.
So I get to hit twice more.
Mm-hmm.
Is it his one?
Yeah, that means I get 6 shots from round. I think that's a little OP.
No, it'd be 4 because it's already a repeater. So you actually get an additional attack.
We start doing chalkboard math in the air. This is D&D a blast.
Can we actually invest
Math, tally ho.
Can we
27 at the first hit.
That's a hit. That's how much damage?
Yes.
Are you hitting a guy who's healthy?
I'm hitting this guy over here.
He's healthy.
Well, he's not the one
That's the
who.
one you missed.
He is healthy.
He is healthy then. Yes.
There's 2 healthy people left.
The 29 again.
No, there's 3 healthy people left.
Oh yes, you're correct. Put this dice on the other one.
Whittle them down.
Unhealthy person.
I just rolled the same exact thing. 27 again for the second.
Okay.
Third hit. That's 28. Is that? I know Ike's hit 28, but I don't know if it's a different guy.
I'm laughing, but you're just eating the pecans.
No, it's still.
Cons.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't care. I think it's funny.
25.
I didn't know we had
And then last hit. Is he dead?
Not yet.
He's fallen? Oh, okay.
He's bleeding out real good though.
27.
That's a hit. Or
Max
Max
damage!
Max damage. He's dead.
Yep, that's like over 30. Boom! Tally ho!
That was the chance.
It doesn't quite work for you.
I think it's all 4 of mine, is it? But I used 3 or 4.
Use 4.
Excuse me, I'm the one from Andoran here. Beside him. Him.
Brethren.
I see him fall. I have a little bit of a smile looking at my repeater. I'm like, nice.
You're a
You
voice guy.
see the happy halo go for a second.
The happy hate.
It gives a little like, I
happy
feel like a
halo.
pound of that.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Caleb, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Down the next group. Minus down I abhor you.
What'd you call him?
I abhor you.
It's another fancy word for hate. Adam likes
I thought that was
to
loathe.
extend our vocabularies. It's
Vernacular.
actually a grammar lesson. What did I roll? That's a great question. 29.
That's your hit.
I'm the one who's still in school. I should
You hitting a person who's healthy or hitting a person
I'm
who's
hitting
not?
the same guy.
All right. Yeah, he doesn't probably die.
Mr. Bleed damage. Woo! Dang it. Minimum damage.
What?
How much damage did you do?
What?
Well, I rolled a 1, so we're starting off great. 4. Is it 9 damage?
Uh-huh.
With him? Okay, so 19 plus 4 bleed.
He's dead.
What? This guy did. Let's get these 2. Okay, then I will. Is this guy still knocked down?
He has his spine.
He's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed. He ain't moving.
We're gonna talk to him later.
Did I-
Ignore him.
I should ignore him?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. Tell me that psychic.
I tell everybody psychically, leave the one on the ground be.
Is this
He's of
still
no
alive?
harm.
Which-
Can I blast off his left
Well, here's the
testicle?
thing, I think I can only.
Let's save that for the interrogation.
Sounds good to me.
This
Are we
guy.
sure they have testicles?
That would be a good question to ask.
Let's find out!
Never can tell in this day and age, can we?
I'm gonna aim for this dude.
Alright.
I'm
Healthy or unhealthy?
He's on
He's been hit.
Bye.
That guy? Okay, yeah, alright.
Okay.
I'm just imagining us, all of us, like, laying on the edge of a dune, just like peeking over.
Yeah, it's basically you guys are all just kind of leaning on the edges.
We're all like a bunch of
She's kind of the only one who's standing.
We're all snipers over here.
Yeah,
He's like,
you guys all got. I'm like,
It's like we're all Tusken Raiders.
30. I rolled a 30.
Alright,
Cheers.
okay.
Versus 2.
What?
What?
21. That's 21.
Oh wait, nobody's in this building
Plus
besides us. We should be out.
2 bleed.
Alright.
So 23.
Yeah, well, we go to level 12.
Alright.
Yeah, we do. 1 million.
I'm a long way from level 1.
I'm adamantly, but I keep on forgetting to cut her off where I was at.
There you go.
Yeah, we're still almost 200,000 away from almost.
Wait, you already have 1 million XP.
No, I forgot to subtract the last level up.
Oh, okay. I remember when I did that, and then I thought I was like, oh,
I'm like,
I'm
what
like,
the
wow,
heck?
I might level up twice in one game. Like, I just forgot to carry it over. Like,
You
wow,
gotta carry the 1K, different
He's pushing up his eye.
I wasn't educated.
Maybe you should go to school there, darling.
I'm sorry. Only I had thought of that.
It might be 20.
Nah, nobody's perfect.
You understand?
You have
Am I trying to have a crossbow yet?
Before my side.
What? Yeah, it was, yeah.
Am I trying to use a crossbow yet?
I don't think, have you? You used a crossbow, yeah.
Yeah. Still -3?
Still my turn.
Let me know when it goes away.
I will.
Yeah, shoot it more than twice.
Wow.
I am now a master! Brilliant!
I feel proficient.
Tally ho! I have an experience boosting potion. Which you can make, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Good thing Kyra's learning.
I know.
Anyways, rolling.
Rolling.
Zaylee can teach me a thing or two.
No.
Yeah, she could.
24. It's not enough, is it?
That's a hit. No, it's not. No, it's not. Defender wins. Defender wins ties. You guys now know it's AC.
We have to beat a 20 for it.
So it's roll 25 at least.
Yeah.
So what do I roll? Technically.
12. 15. I don't. There's
I have to roll at
25
least
on
an
this
11.
dice. Second roll.
Alright, who's next after
Second shot.
Isn't that
No, he gets one more shot.
25.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
That was my favorite part so far.
15 piercing damage.
Okay.
1 poison.
Are you hitting a guy who's been hit, or who you hitting?
Same guy.
Okay.
Same guy.
Oh, same guy you were hitting before?
Yeah.
Okay. How much damage did you just do?
What? I did
15?
Well, I did 15, and I did 1 poison damage, and I have to roll for the paralysis.
Okay.
Where's your other dice? It's right there.
It is not the problem.
Okay.
It's 26.
He's actually still alive.
Wait, does the poison stack like bleeding?
What?
Does the poison stack like bleeding?
Does it stack bleeding?
Is it like bleeding?
No.
No, it's not continuous.
Okay. Archimedes.
Do something useful again.
Archimedes.
Cast a fireball.
Yeah, he's gonna cast Fireball.
Like Ray's trying to keep her away from the one on the ground.
So he's gonna throw a Fireball. Alright. He is going, it's a 20-foot radius. It's got a 20-foot explosive radius. So, let's see here. So yeah, right here. The bush. So he hits both of these guys.
We're not going to argue.
It is 11d6. Yes, it's 11d6. 11d6, yeah. So, alright, this is gonna be fun. Both of which have not been hit before, I believe. No, one of them has. One of them been hit by. No.
Yeah, one of them been hit.
It's got dice here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
marked who was hit.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this one was the one hit by Deadeye.
Okay.
I was down to the 48.
Did, what, 58 damage to him, I believe?
Okay, the first one, that guy who's been hit is dead.
Boom!
Yeah.
Take them off the map. Some of them are prone.
That's the way.
Prone to dying.
Negative. Negative.
I level down again.
You keep whipping out that HG.
I was ready. I was prepared today.
He didn't die yet, KFG.
Is this guy dead? No.
He's knocked down prone.
So you don't move forward if you're not prone.
He's like, boom, good. Does he?
Okay,
Maybe
you
it's
stand
good.
back, you're an idiot.
Okay.
I don't have to worry
Which
about
pretty
it.
much qualifies everybody at the table.
You see, the larger base represents my ego.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. There's only one of them who hasn't been injured
You
yet.
try so hard.
Yep, it's this one right here.
Yep. Okay, Archimedes' turn is now over.
Those rages on their single attacks.
Is there a slightly larger base?
No.
I'm gonna make like a wedding cake.
Acrobatics.
Of course, I'm invisible and silent. Fuck's definitely.
He passes. Leaps on to attack Kyra. Alright. He has twin Kopeshes.
Oh, lovely. The Kopeshes.
We call him Copa.
No, he has a giant two-handed Kopesh.
Oh, lovely. A two-handed Kopesh.
What's your AC, dude?
27.
Okay. That is a miss.
Do I get a bonus to my AC if I'm
On
invisible?
the second hit, he's got a...
28. Alright.
Doesn't the defender win?
No, he got a
27.
27.
Oh.
He added one to make sure that you can hit me so there's some drama. You see the look?
I want from the DM rulebook. It says that in there. Sometimes you may want to fudge a die roll by one or two numbers to add in some
You'll
timer.
never know.
Just play the game.
Okay, did 16 points of damage doubled.
That's 32.
Yep.
Amazing.
32 points of damage on Kyra.
I wonder if I could flank this dude.
Kyra, that impact felt like an evil attack.
Is there a slightly larger
Usually
base?
when I get attacked, I also feel like it's an evil act being committed against me. Usually.
I don't know about you, but that's usually how I feel.
He is going to spend it to get up.
Don't attack me. I will destroy
If that's a
you.
clip, should you make an acrobatics?
What does this guy think he's doing?
Everybody roll perception.
Dude, what is this guy's movement speed? He's running.
Amazing.
He's running, isn't he?
I got this fast.
Jeez!
go.
His movement speed is like longer than my range.
His move, well, yeah, for one thing, he's a sand assassin, so he moves faster in his favorite
that's
range,
right, that's
sand. Plus, he has like sand boots.
So we got the hover
They're like
boots on
boom
them.
boots, but for sand.
Well, they're like ninja tabi boots, but for sand.
I can't buy boots.
Yeah, but they're not for sand.
Tell about your boots.
Whatever, stop.
All right.
A tie-by
What's
boots
the
that
best
gives
course
me
of
a
action?
The
discount.
other one can't get up. So, this one.
Ninja tabi boots.
You see, I have tie-by boots that give me a discount when I buy tie-by things. Does my AC increase when I'm invisible? Is
No.
this kind of a legitimate question?
No.
Okay.
Wow, it's like he just wanted to walk right into Deadeye's range.
No, take care of that guy.
He's asking.
Oh, this will be fun! Come on, little bunny!
He's chasing her.
Let's wait a little
Serpentine! Serpentine!
Oh, wait!
Blast, he knows my only weakness, serpentine movement. Works every time, I tell you. Alright.
Completely impervious.
Deadeye is going to attempt to shoot the guy.
This dude.
No, the guy who's directly charging you guys.
Oh, so not the guy that's directly next to him.
No.
No,
He's hiding in rocks, dude. He jumped into the rocks.
Oh, what a coward.
He's an assassin.
He's a ninja.
We'll deal
It
with it.
says it in their name twice, what they are.
We'll deal with it.
Here, I'll take care of it. I'm a giant invisible rocket.
Believe it or not, he missed.
No!
Deadeye missed. Blast.
Deadeye McDouchebag.
He was doing the
Stay off
serpentine.
the liquor. And the liquor.
He was doing the
Proud of
serpentine.
yourself.
I forgot something. Should load it first. No, he remembered. Okay, the next person up is Kyra.
Yeah, I got a 28 with a holy imbued sword, and I'm vital striking the crap out of him.
Cool.
So, we'll see how this goes for this guy.
It might hurt.
Oh, a little bit, maybe.
Okay, we're at 48, but what do I do extra for the holy damage?
None,
That's
actually.
good line.
None, actually.
Oh, really?
None.
Well, let's swing at him again! Okay, 26. I'm gonna kill him.
Righteous anger.
32.
He's dead.
Okay.
Dead! Whoa! You're like stealing all my flanking opportunities. Now what am I gonna do? I don't know.
You're dead, Caleb.
Well, there's your
Well, I haven't used my movement
You
yet.
can still move, yes, but you can't move in that.
I'm gonna take care of the guy.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna wing jump right in front of this dude and land all intimidating.
All right.
So I will intimidate and land.
No, intimidated assassin. You try. You can try. You might succeed. Who knows? Nat 20 it. I mean, you might nat 20 it, man.
like you did with the Burning Maidens.
That was.
That was really
Caleb,
good.
I'm gonna take care of the guy over there. I want to
Did
just
you
sort
tell
of,
me that telepathically?
yeah. I just want to sort of put my rocket like right in front of him, so he just walks into it.
I got a 29.
No.
Okay. No, it was just
Okay.
a landing anyways.
Plus 4. No.
Okay, Kenneth.
Well, since he's engaged him,
Engage. Captain Picard. Engage.
thinking.
Okay.
Quick draw, Wraith. Actually, yeah. No,
Maybe?
I'm always debating now with the Kopeshes, even though I hate them. No, I
Kopie.
don't hate them. Wraith does more damage, so
Kopie. Because pie.
So just Wraith?
Wraith and Acid Edge.
Wraith and Acid Edge, okay.
Kopie. Because pie.
I just felt like that goes without saying.
Yeah.
But obviously not.
We need to specify.
And I have weapon finesse.
Yes, you
Whose
do.
dex is boosted is my dex.
You're welcome.
Oh, Archimedes. Woohoo!
Ain't I a stinker?
Oh, give me 2
Time.
That is a hit.
Haste! Nat 20.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Did you just crit?
I
So you
did.
did crit, yes.
And
So I had to roll to confirm.
Nope, not Wraith.
and she just added another d6 to her flanking damage.
I did, you're right.
Double damage and you cut his armor off.
All of it?
Well,
I thought I was the tailor.
basically what you did is you put a hole through his armor to the point where it's
It's
useless.
time for adding. Okay.
He's on full health.
I know.
He's only-
Not for long. Where'd my D10 go? Okay.
Is this the one that's the god of thieves?
Nergover?
Yeah, Nergover. Who is he? I want to take out Nergover.
What god can we take?
Where's Nergover? I want Nergover.
Adam.
Here's Nergover. Hey, you're flanking Nergover.
You're fighting Nergover?
Well, I hit him twice. So
Alright, roll to hit Nergover.
No, let's not do this right now.
Roll a hit and go.
I got this.
You miss. All right,
Hero point. I got a 3.
You still okay? Hero point. You hit him.
First hit that I didn't crit on, I got 46.
Okay.
You just get
I
the
hit him
crossbow and
twice.
you're just like,
Okay.
This is why it's good to have the app for you people, because you can just throw the dice and it's all the math for you.
Shut up.
I don't like digital dice. I've never been a big fan of it.
I don't like digital dice.
To me, part of the fun is rolling dice. You know.
Yeah, but when you're doing math,
I know. That's why I have the calculator.
that's what she's doing.
There you go.
So,
And it was double damage for the second hit.
how was your weekend,
With and his AC was lowered, so.
Tyra?
74 for the second hit.
Oh my God. Yeah, you killed him.
I distracted him enough for you to go
Wait,
right.
I killed him? Okay, I wrapped my arm around his throat and used the back of my axe to slice his throat open.
That's awesome.
Ripping his head off as you go through it behind you.
Fatality.
Holding his head at the spine. Oh, isn't next up Archimedes?
I had a second attack!
Ike is up.
Whoa!
No, she does have a second attack, yeah, but what are you going to do with it?
Oh wait, you know.
Lick the blade.
Wait, I moved already, so
Yeah, you
move attack, but I can move again now
I think it took that feat.
because I took that feat.
You can move again, yeah.
So
How much movement do you have left, though? You used 40.
I have 5 feet.
Yeah!
I'm not gonna use my second attack.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, there's no point.
Okay.
I can't.
I'll bank it for the next one. And then use 5.
I think I'll bank all my hero points that I haven't used.
No! Use it or lose it. Otherwise, you can save it up for the final battle and go with the hero point at everything.
What are your points? Everything.
No run.
It's dead. There's no way it can win. Alright, Ike, you're up, man.
Okay. I'm still invisible. I'm silent.
I know.
Just gonna.
Okay, he sees the impacts of the. He definitely sees the impacts of the ape in the sand.
I thought he was hiding behind the rocks.
He also sees the.
I'm still just gonna.
Oh, I instantly see 12. Oh, yeah.
No, he's in boom, 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 sand flying everywhere.
That's fine.
You have a giant rock
I
ape.
thought you don't make sound anymore.
I don't.
He doesn't, but it doesn't mean he doesn't make impacts in the sand.
Yeah, I'll just stand right there.
Go ahead. Trust and see what's in the invisibility.
It's like in the head falls off.
Ike is dead.
This isn't a combo game.
No, this isn't. Okay.
I'm using a coma.
All right. How many guys are left? Paralyzed.
Right, here.
Guy who had to get up. Guy who had to
I
get
thought
up.
that guy was dead.
Yeah, I got dead.
Wait, that guy? Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's still
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah.
There's only 2
So
people
this
left.
guy, and that guy. And this
That guy's
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
That guy's
Or not dead, that guy.
Okay. Yeah. That's basically what's going on.
I think
There's 2 people left.
Interrogating up to Caleb. The last of that can just keep on slowly going through.
You wanna know how I got these
The
stars?
paladin turns his back. Oh no!
Alright.
Gosh,
What
no!
are we gonna-
The paladin turned his
Why are we
back.
interrogating?
Hey, guys,
what
guys.
information are we trying to get out?
Good cop, bad cop.
Good cop, bad cop. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
I'd like to help you. I really would. It's in my blood, you know.
Hey, Kyle, I need something.
What you said Italian? Hey, God, I need something.
I need something.
No, that's it. Next game, I am playing an Italian gunslinger.
No, I'm playing a gunslinger.
No,
next
I need to go
game.
through the
I
whole-
called it.
Then let's just do a gunslinging quest.
Okay.
We might as well play a cowboy style game then.
Oh, yeah!
I'll be
Alright,
I'll be a bard.
Yeah, our objective could be to conquer the West and eradicate the Indians from our territory
Like real life.
that we stole from the Indians.
Like real life.
Can the Indian be kobolds?
Alright.
Indian be gold.
Archimedes is going to run is going to run into the ape. Hit the ape. Then walk around the ape. And he is going to step up onto the rocks and ice storm the crap out of the guy dead in the face.
Kill Stealer.
Roll to see if he hits. Oh yeah, he hits. Okay, now ice storm 11d6.
Yeah, I've been telling you guys.
Digital dice?
Hold on. No, it's not 11d6. What's ice storm? Ice storm is 5d6 in a hail. So actually, it's cone of cold that I'm doing. It's not Ice
Oh,
Storm.
I like Cone of Cold.
Cone of Cold is just basically he Kamehameha's ice beams. Ice beams.
Cone of Cold is heavy in the Archdemon
Archimedes, you type
battle.
of it.
Origins.
It's flamethrower of ice.
You know how I won the Archdemon battle in Dragon Age Origins? I hid behind the ballista the whole time.
Okay. All right. And now chance to freeze. I actually need the D100s. Yes!
My frozen solid
Frozen solid!
in the middle of the desert.
Just
I bet he's never felt cold before.
Archimedes just goes flick. Shatters.
Kills you.
I hope Malakar's taking notes.
Archimedes goes cookie.
I love that I can just summon cookies at will. I must learn this.
I must learn this sorcery. Alright.
Take one level of wizard just to spawn cookies.
That guy is the only one left.
Yep. Well, the only one that can move.
Yes. He is going to
Run away. I hit him with Spear of Purity.
I thought you said they couldn't be scared.
No, he didn't get scared on his own. He got scared by himself. He was like, and also maybe it's not scared. Maybe he's going to warn somebody.
I fly after him.
I like the hero.
It's not your turn, dude. It's Deadeye's.
Battle's over. Oh. Never mind. Never mind, baby. Has a range of over a mile. Keep going. Come on. Come on. A bit further. Give me a challenge. What's taking you so long, chap?
Oh, this is boring.
His head explodes.
Let's see if he hits.
That's all you see. 3 seconds of silence and then like a blood spray.
Alright.
Amazing Clown! I was going to replace Clown with Major.
Amazing. Fabulous.
Head explodes. No. Zoom out.
Nero, what was that?
I felt the disturbance.
Again.
Like, so many disturbances lately. I know, right?
I love that Kira was just chilling with Nero all the time. It's
like-
gonna be the best part. I know, right? He was just looking up talking to him.
That's his thing. Just I know, right? You know?
That's all he ever says because he.
All right. With that, there's the guy. Combat is now over. 130,000 bonus XP to everyone.
That's some XP.
Ha, good luck de-leveling me now, DM.
Minus 130,000.
And 1 XP.
There we go.
And fun fact, Thaddeus is the name of Squidward in Germany.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, in Germany.
What's
they changed-
William Fancy Son's name in Germany?
It might be the same.
Wiener Schnitzel.
It might be the same.
Wiener Schnitzel.
I think they just changed Squidward's name for some
Joseph
reason.
Goebbels.
But it's great.
Too soon. I'm sorry.
Turnerbles?
I don't know. It's
Joseph
great because you'll listen to the campfire song.
My gimmicks.
It'll be like,
I call this one
Thaddeus!
the campfire song.
All right.
Yo,
The
yo.
campfire.
Guys are in German though.
You Rugen Dagen Dugen Fliegen.
That's Thaddeus!
Nazis.
Yeah, it's exactly like that, except really high pitched.
Thaddeus.
The Lord Major takes out his knife, carves even more notches into his gun.
I think that was one more than you got.
Believe it or not, you are correct. Wait! Bang!
A bird falls down! How did I know that was coming?
Picks a shot.
Was it really worth the shot though, Thaddeus?
I needed my nacho boy.
Do not disrespect them.
Well, notches are kills and not shots, right?
Malakart seals away his magic.
Archimedes.
Oh, Archimedes, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's confusing. It's like Celebration.
All
I
right.
thought Malachar wasn't an Allen.
All right, so what's the deal
How
now?
does Archimedes sound like Zach?
Have fun.
What can I do now? Oh,
Nice.
would you like to get some information out of an assassin?
No, I'd rather loot these idiots.
Oh,
He starts rooting around and
What do they got?
turn down for what?
You guys actually find on their bodies essence of water. There's 7 of them because one of them was shattered.
Oops.
It doubles water effects and it's pure drinking liquid. So you can drink it, it actually doubles the effect of drinking water. Asp skin, there's 7 of them. It's alchemical. It's an alchemy component.
I collect them.
Okay.
What is it?
Asp skin.
Asp skin. ASPSKIN, it's snake skin. I don't think I have a halo. I didn't even notice this yet.
Wow.
What that picture I sent you earlier.
Okay. A gold serpent bracelet. There's 7 of them.
Wow.
They are magical.
What did they do?
Archimedes, would you like to find out?
I would like to put it on and just see what happens.
+1 stealth.
I'll take all 7.
Guys, look at this!
It's like those really those silly bands, the animals.
I think I'll just all take one, and then Caleb can have the other 4.
Yeah. 2 for my wrist, 2 for my ankles.
There you go.
2 for...
What was the name of this bracelet?
They're called those golden serpent bracelets.
Really? 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can wear 2 on each wrist.
There's some black silk rope. 30 feet of it.
Hero!
I silk rope.
A scarab thrown shuriken. They're circular.
Whoa.
I don't throw things.
I do. I'll take them.
They do a +1. They're a +1 weapon.
Okay.
Does 1d6 +1 plus a 5-point bonus every single round. It does stack. 5-point bonus damage each time for each one,
I have a
and
question.
it does stack.
Is there any gold?
No, they don't have any gold on them.
Oh.
They don't bother.
There's also some scorpion chitin. It's alchemical. 7 of them.
Oh, I need a roll for my.
They are Neptune scorpions.
For a second, I was wondering why there was 7 of everything, and then I remembered.
I need
Shattered. One of them was shattered.
I need a roll for my bolts.
Okay. Well, we'll get your bolts back.
All right. 1, 2 break, 3, 4 not.
Mm-hmm.
What did I use?
Not break.
Okay.
Break.
You got 2 more. So you got 2 back.
Yeah. Things could be worse.
Can't remember how many I used.
You use 4.
Okay, well, what was it? 1, 2 break?
Mm-hmm. 1, 2 break.
Broke.
1, 2 break. Everyone.
Broke. Not broken.
All right.
So I'm down to 3 pharaohs.
Also, all of the they all
I
had
broke one out of my 6.
the two-handed kopeshes, which are actually evil weapons. They do double damage on good creatures.
Hey, God.
Saves it for when I'm Kyra's mortal
You
enemy.
should melt these down.
It's a two-handed weapon. It's like a great. It's a great.
Whatever.
You also have. I'll put it in my inventory. I wouldn't show up. There's also 8 bolas. All of them are +10 to hit. They have
Bolos?
Are those things
Bolas.
that you...
Yeah, there's one.
Those are bolos. not
bolos.
How many?
They have an 80% chance to trip any humanoid.
Trip. How about a spider?
How many were there?
8 of them. 7 of them.
Bolas?
Bolo. It's a bolo. Sorry, my bad.
Or
Plus 10.
it's like polo, but
Polio.
much more
What's the
interesting.
damage on them? Or is it...
No damage.
No.
Not lethal.
There's an 8%.
Oh, so it's just like something you use to make people fall over. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Nice.
You'll smash your face.
Good to kick somebody alive.
Also...
Interrogate, do you?
Hey, let's go after the pharaoh. These plastic nipples.
Bolo the
Hey,
pharaoh.
the part of the show over there. Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Interrogate this douche.
Alright. He's sitting there just kind of spurting up, he's sitting there spurting up blood and bile.
I want to go back to Magnemite.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have fun. I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
What?
I'm gonna watch the whole thing and then bleep out everything and then bleep out areas we didn't actually say anything. So it just seems like we're all like potty mouth this game.
Have you ever...
Just all of us speak, just all of us don't even say anything, we're just like...
And then all you just see is a black bird covering your mouth the entire time.
Wait, so does that mean we're allowed to swear for a change?
No, I don't want to edit the whole thing.
Alright.
Lazy.
Hey,
So-
just want to have fun.
He's just sitting there, like, kind of spitting up bile and blood.
I, of course, could just tear through
Good
it.
cop, bad cop.
Yeah, let's do that.
I could just tear
We'll go
through
through the less barbaric methods first. Right?
But those aren't as fun.
Can I tear through his memories?
What?
A mental.
It's
Physics.
got a psychic block.
It's got a psychic block. Can I try to break through it?
You could attempt to.
Roll a
Archimedes.
d20.
Would you like to help us break through a psychic barrier?
I'm still looking for more stuff. Do you mind?
Yeah, I'm the one who can do this.
Do you?
I'm just gonna place my hand on her face.
What are you trying to even ascertain, Kyra?
Any reason why we're being hunted down? Because I know we kind of like to stop that from happening so we can loot
Pretty
them up.
sure we're the hunters right now. We just wiped them out. And also, I'm pretty sure this is the location we were looking for.
Can I?
They also
Did you
struck
notice the
first.
obelisk? Did you notice the carvings on the obelisk?
I want to tear.
I try to avoid obelisks.
What
You
would I
would
roll?
know why.
What would I roll for this, by the way?
For a psychic barrier?
Yeah, to get through a second barrier.
I would say a will. Well, I need to make a will save.
Oh, you need to make a
I
roll.
need to make a will save.
You usually have to make a 20.
Then go to a 32.
I punch him in the face and try again.
You killed him.
No. Huh?
He yells at you in Osiriani.
I'll yell at him in language.
Malakal, what did he say?
He said, "I don't understand." He says, "You can't understand what I said, and I wouldn't need speak to you if I did."
Yeah, sure he did, Malakal.
Is Archimedes
No, for real. He's like, no, for real. He actually said, "You can't understand what I'm saying, and I wouldn't speak to you even if I did."
I'm gonna yell back at him in Gnomish.
The same thing.
Gnomish, the same thing.
Whatever. All right, come on. Archimedes walks over to the guy, touches his head, and you see his eyes illuminate
Why?
for about 1 second.
It's like he's dead inside. I can't read anything.
Good cop, bad cop time.
Done.
Not something I would do. Well done.
Did you just execute?
I'm gonna give you 2,000 XP for making that decision.
The evil didn't need to last any longer. It was empty.
Very
and
valid.
I sense no evil as well, which means there was nothing there. We would never have gotten anywhere, and it couldn't get away position any longer. So,
Okay.
This isn't blood.
What is it?
Scorpion venom.
Oh, let me eat some.
Ooh, I'm gonna put.
I don't recommend that.
I'm gonna.
Even with the abnormal change to your bloodstream.
I'm gonna dab the 2 bolts.
Also, I
so
shouldn't
that
stare it into
retrieve
my morning
in
coffee.
venom.
Okay.
Yeah, because the poison wore
They're
off.
now envenomed. It's Death Adder venom.
Ooh, that's nice. I believe.
It's a 3% chance to outright kill.
Ooh.
you probably did the rest of what you have in there.
I'm gonna dump out.
Everything but
It's just rolling around in it. I actually have 8 vials of different poisons, right?
Yeah.
To dump them all out and fill it up.
Okay.
8 vials of Death Adder poison.
Alright.
Nah, I don't have any empty vials.
I made it.
Kind of hands you to.
Okay, I'll fill them up.
Archimedes walks up to the obelisk.
I'm right beside him.
The ruins themselves are sun-bleached stone, the same color as the surrounding dunes. There are no prominent indicators as to its sinister nature, besides the faint auras generated by the cultists and the hieroglyphs on the obelisk. The only auras that you felt were just kind of like a bizarre ethereal nature. They weren't evil, no nothing. It just felt magical. They depict the ascension of the dark god Set. He used to be a skilled assassin and summoner, whose ambition and will to cause havoc and discord overshadowed all aspects of his life, eventually attaining demigodhood over all Osirian, along with the other 14 ascended heroes. Below it reads the following: Here lies the exaltedly dark pharaoh of forgotten plagues, warlord and summoner under Set's own heart, his father and patron. Sounds fun, Paladin. You should enjoy this.
Hey, who wants to dig up a corpse and piss off a god?
Sounds fun.
I'm always at the pissing off.
Shut up in there. This is my turn, bird brain. So,
You're a really strange fellow.
I am in for it. Tally ho.
That's all I'm gonna say is you're a
Do we
really
see an
strange
entrance
fellow.
anywhere?
Yes, there's a door. The door is black.
Can we knock?
Black. Sure.
I don't like the way he said sure. I think we should listen to the description.
Too late.
Oh no! We have gloves on.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hello?
Nothing happens.
Okay. You can finish with the description.
It's sealed with powerful necromantic enchantments. Touching it feels cold and devoid of hope and crackling with energy. A winged scarab adorns the design on the door.
We won't be asked to read it.
Kyra, if you touch it, you actually feel pain. It's not enough to cause any health damage, but you feel pain. In Osiriani, the living pass into the house of the dead. May the reign of Set be eternal. He speaks it in Osiriani. It glows bright violet and veins arcing through the crooked paths across the door frame and interior. Thou shalt die. And the
That
black
seems like your opinion.
and the black heartless door opens into a black stone hallway.
I think I'd like to leave Obsidian.
How's the hair on the back of my neck doing?
It's kind of gone now.
I want to go back to Magma. You are here. I need to spend some...
You actually walk down a long stairwell. Archimedes leads the way, followed by Deadeye.
Good perception check there, Kyra.
Who the heck is Archimedes?
Archimedes?
I don't know.
Push down on the mouse. Push down on the mouse. Push down on the mouse.
Oh, I'm holding him. Okay, so wait, Deadeye? Where's freaking Deadeye? Deadeye.
Excuse me, it's Major Deadeye.
Kyra. Okay, bringing up the rear.
As always.
There you go. The hallway is just that. A hallway. You lead down the stairwell to its blue and cold halls.
Why am I suddenly picturing like a Scooby-Doo montage?
Just going through doors. The monsters going through
Monsters
life.
chasing us!
We got the mummy carrying Kyra. Mummy carrying the mummy. It's Nero. Runs through. Hero follows. They look at each other. Nod. Lead away. Go back the other way. Alright.
Hero shows up!
Hero shows up.
Kiro just walks into the wall.
Mummy trips over the figurine of Life.
Mummy trips over him.
That is the next thing you have to animate.
Great!
I'm playing a song with one.
He's playing like some
playing the song.
70s music. Very next scene, you're all playing instruments. The mummy's on the drums.
The barns are running around while we play the instruments.
Then you all suddenly notice the mummy goes, ah, and then you all scatter.
Great, I have to film this.
This
is the next Pathfinder.
You have masks, it's Nero.
And I wonder if it wasn't for those blasted Pathfinders! Who's the other Nero?
You make Pathfinders, and you're out too!
It's Chauncey.
Chauncey!
Alright.
If it weren't for you middling Pathfinders, and you're owl too!
You're never out too. Alright.
How you doing?
That was awesome. I love that. You know what? 100,000 XP. That was awesome.
That's entertainment.
That was amazing. I love
That's a
that.
level.
You saw it up?
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Wait, we gotta play the honorary level up music, which I didn't play for my level up. But that's okay.
What's the level up music?
Oh, I think I know what it is. Yep.
Violence.
All right.
You're a little bit low as balls. There we go. Now pick a new perk from the stars in the sky.
And even though you're indoors.
Screw logic.
I got this.
And since you leveled up, all of your health automatically regenerates.
What are you gonna project a star like on the ceiling?
No,
He looks to the
it's
ground
just
as a
stars.
map. In 3D. Alright. Blue and cold with darkening veins of blue and violet energy zigzagging all throughout the entrance. To your right is a bright blue glowing circle. An orrery.
That's or.
An orrery is a place where mortals to convene with gods or other denizens of the multiverse. As long of course that the other party doesn't mind the discourse.
So I should put some like fade blood on it and then just try to call set up and say, hey, what's up?
What up?
If Seth's willing to pick up the phone.
Hey, my blood specially.
Might as well give it a ring.
I like to knock.
You get sucked in. Don't you like?
Jumanji.
No, it's like I run into Karen. Oh, hey, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Hey guys, I talked to Karen. It's okay. There's a big misunderstanding.
Yeah,
I ordered a pizza. Turned out it was that. It was
Turns out one person was a chick named Karen.
Yeah.
I could have been able to tell you.
It was one of Nero's ex-girlfriends, and he lost an hour. We tried going through collect, and we ended up picking up the
Couldn't contact him through his normal phone.
It looks like
800 BLOODY death.
it looks like that the whole nightmare thing was just a misunderstanding.
Darkness.
Was that a bat button?
1-800-BLOW ME.
Whoa!
There's Nero. Alright.
That Nero.
Alright. Okay, next one up.
Oh,
Wait,
wait,
do you think we should give a
my
rating?
plus 4 goes to
I'm certainly not touching that thing. You know what it does, right?
Well, we saw one with Ayana.
I'm guessing something bad.
We'll talk with, well, yeah, I'm not going near it unless some of you do.
Sure.
You should run
What is this thing you said all day, Archimedes?
Nicest thing you've said all day.
For once I agree with you, old pal.
Hey, I could make 2 automatic now, 20s on the knowledge checks.
Do you, this would be a great.
Come on, brave one. Come on, brave one, do
I
it.
need Soul Drinker. I'll pour some of
Well,
Caleb's blood on it.
Well, unfortunately, it's full.
How you doing down there?
I actually do have.
How's Hades? Oh, sorry, not Hades.
I actually do
As soon as
have.
Kyla touches it,
I actually do have a half-out Fable Life, if that helps.
it won't matter.
Oh.
No.
The runes on the orrery grow bright gold and begin to swirl in different directions. Your hair on the back of your neck stands on end.
We don't have any more.
As you feel the magical field swell around you, filling the room like water, with sounds of battle and crunching armor.
Nice.
The golden form of a tall Osiriani soldier stands before you in ethereal energy. Golden, and dressed in ornate Osiriani armor carrying twin kopeshes. This being is nothing short of awe-inspiring, and under a red-striped headdress is the head of a proud and regal falcon. Welcome, Tyrael. I am Horus, Osirian's god of war and skill at arms. I have been watching you in your quest, and I and my brethren have deemed it worthy. He looks at you.
Well, we intended to come here.
That is not my domain, Tyrael. Although I prefer heavenly warfare to anything else.
I would have to agree with you.
That is why I chose you.
For what?
I grant you my boon, the wrath of Horus. He unsheathes his kopesh and holds it out to you. What does a soldier do?
I kneel.
With that, he touches your shoulder and you immediately feel extremely powerful good and ethereal energy flow through your veins. Once per day, you gain a spell, doubles the amount of attacks you have, as well as grants you an additional +2 to hit on all of your attacks.
Oh, dang.
It's called the Wrath of Horus. It is a once-a-day spell.
How do you spell Horus?
Horus.
WHOR.
Yeah, shut up.
Negative 1,000.
Oh, there you go again. Hitting the
Negative
button.
1,000 XP to the GM.
It'll fall on me. Okay.
We have to clean it up.
Yeah. All right. I am honored, and may the holy warfare of life fill you always, Son of Heaven.
I draw.
He locks blades with you and disappears into the orrery.
Well, that ended up being the best thing that happened all day. Anyone else like a go?
Let's go!
See, I'm worried I'm going to get like Seth himself or something.
Well, we'll be right here to back you up now, won't we?
Thanks, I'm none too pleased.
I'm hoping just to get
Have
carried.
you ever been pleased, Archimedes?
Yes, Cookie.
Kind of pulls out a fish. Oh, unless you don't want to, touch the serpent.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, fine. He puts his hand on it.
Grabs the fish.
Snatches the fish. The orrery swirls faster in a deep gray and magenta, filling the room with the smell of books and musty old tomes.
I get uncomfortable.
That was next week. The ethereal form of a tall, thin man, dressed in ornate Osiriani garb. Despite his thin body, he is not without pronounced musculature. In his hands is a papyrus scroll and a quill pen, and his head is that of a proud and noble ibis. Greetings, mortal. I am Thoth, Osiriani god of knowledge and forethought. Having observed your progress, I have elected to grant you a patronage. Right. Is there a particular reason why it's a bird that is giving me this? Or are you just being sarcastic, god of knowledge?
Easy there, Archimedes.
Talking to a god.
Though you are indeed easily offended, your knowledge is great, as is that of your companion.
Yes!
Completely understandable.
I grant you my knowledge. His eyes glow.
This is gonna be like Indiana Jones' Crystal Skull. He like explodes.
His eyes glow as what he does is he writes out an inscription on his page and allows Malachar to read it, or allows both Malachar and Archimedes to read it.
So
Their eyes glow and a huge smile crosses both of their faces. They get pragmatic linguist. They can now read, write, speak, understand, and interpret any and all languages.
What?
Be well, and may knowledge never cease. The ibis-headed god's eyes glow with pulsing magical energy before dispersing back into the multiverse. Archimedes swears in a language none of you know.
It's Aklo. suddenly Nero's blade turns into a piece of... Never mind.
Shh, that's only for special times.
Whoa! Whoa!
I would borrow that blade.
Alright,
So, some were, what was the god of assassins?
Nordover.
Somewhere Norwood was just smiling like, yeah, they figured that one out.
About time you figured out that command.
Wow.
He just looks at it and is like, Nordover, you freak.
That's a giant.
Yeah, I got it. No,
I was
explain.
totally his benefit.
What?
Hey, what?
What?
Ah, how about you, Deadeye?
I'd elect rather not. Personally, I do not really find a kinship with the gods, and I do not feel the connection that you do with them. If I would please take my leave and neglect to touch it. If you would please honor me. I think you are the ones to touch it.
I mean, I'm no fan of the gods either, but it's free stuff. I touch it.
There's
The oil swirls a bright pink and violet as the aroma of jasmine and fine perfumes fill the room. The form of a lithe, beautiful woman clad in revealing yet regal garments manifests before your widened eyes. She is heartbreakingly beautiful and has the head of a
Caleb's pants drop.
I have a heart attack.
I hit that.
She has the head of a sleek and proud feline, alluring yet unmistakably powerful. Daughter of the North, how I have longed to finally meet you. She licks her lips wantonly.
You'd be surprised how many times I've heard that.
I am Bast, Osirian, the goddess of beauty, seduction, and cats. Beauty such as yours shall not be snuffed out. My gift is to you. The ethereal image kisses you and grants you feline's grace. When falling or knocked back, you always land on your feet. No roll, and they have no way to do it otherwise. You also gain 9 lives. Any attack that would reduce you to 0 HP forces a reroll at -10. You can do this 9 times.
Like 9 times.
9 times
Or
forever.
9 times
It's 9 times forever.
Okay.
So anytime you're about to die, they have to force a
They
reroll.
force a reroll.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, 9 lives.
Wow.
Perfect.
Me wow.
She waves seductively before disappearing into the void.
Waves.
I need a moment.
We got smoke.
I go smoke.
Alright.
Badger.
On top of the boons as well, all of you gain an additional 30,000 XP.
I need to touch the thing with you.
The oil shines a bright but intimidating red and black,
Okay.
and into it steps the shrouded form of a mighty, jackal-headed god in a customary yet simple headdress.
Just raw.
You all step back instinctively, and his eyes ignite a piercing red. Archimedes utters his name in hushed tones. Anubis.
Oh.
I just watched that episode today.
Yes, I am the judge of the dead.
I take a step back.
Beware this place. The pharaoh of forgotten plagues is not to be underestimated. Nor my brother.
The judge of the dead stares right at Ike, seemingly piercing his very soul.
Minor psychic barrier.
Minor psychic barrier.
He shatters it.
Oh my gosh, you've been broken.
You can literally just feel his veins, like tentacles, entering your mind.
I know your mission. Hurry.
He stretches out his clawed hand at Ike's forehead, and a black ankh appears between the both of them.
Not yet.
His eyes glow red, and yours do as well. And with that, the guardian of the dead is gone.
Couldn't I get the person who kissed me?
She wasn't that good.
Well, that wasn't that good either.
You'll see. Alright.
Later? Like
Well, that's if I'm gonna need a new pair of pantaloons after that one. Hey-ho!
must have been a sandstorm.
Well, before we start getting too optimistic, I think we should continue on and try to find this girl.
Did I just get something I'm going to find out about later?
How am I going to be an optimist about this?
What if you close your eyes?
Does it always feel like you've been here before?
I'm the bar.
We broke the DM again.
Yeah. Alright. The door leading out contains several symbols, all distinct. An eagle, a swan, a lioness, a cat, a falcon, a crocodile, a scarab, a scorpion, a bull, an ibis, a jackal, a cusp of grain, an anteater, and a sand dune.
I think the sand dude's you.
I think the falcon is me.
I think the anteater is I'm not really stout. The Archimedes. He's not bird anymore.
I don't understand.
He's not bird anymore.
No fireworks kind of fly.
All they had a little puff of feathers and dust flies. Understandable. Well, he hasn't changed at all.
Who would have thought not having Melicar would be so much fun?
You know.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
Well, Archimedes, what do you make of this doll?
I personally think that all of these symbols represent the gods themselves. Eagle is probably Ra, Swan is Isis, Lioness is Sekhmet, you get it.
I just start riddling you off
too many gods.
to open the door.
All Archimedes does is put his hand on the ibis, and it glows a bright magenta.
Wait, question. Do they have, like, you know how the ABCs kind of has, like, a song to it? Do, like, all the gods of this place have the similar thing?
That's cute, but I don't think yet.
I can sing off the states and
So back Nephthorus set in Ra. No, my Egyptian gods. That's it, I'm done. I'm casting my
I'm
lots.
going under the table for a while.
I just sang the Egyptian gods. What are you going to do about it?
50,000. That's what I'm gonna do about it. Ryan too. I'm stunned now.
Those were a lot of
That's
names.
the piano in the background.
Get out of here.
It was my idea.
I can play.
Good idea. An additional 10,000.
Yes. I'm having so much
And I have
fun.
10,000 XP for being good looking.
I am definitely an optimist about this. Okay, so Archimedes
What
puts
do
his
you
hand
have?
in the door.
What do you want to
Take
do?
it.
I'll put my hand on the falcon.
Alright. It illuminates a bright gold.
Take my hand.
I'll touch it, and this one is. And,
The newest, the jackal,
yeah.
glows black.
Okay.
Glows black. I love when he says that.
It's just like.
It was black.
I'm just gonna.
I touched the king.
It's actually,
stole mine.
it's actually called the drop shadow in photo.
I'm just gonna like touch it and look away, just like. I don't think it fits, but.
I touched the kitty.
It glows violet. And you need another cigarette.
Do they have cigarettes in this actual?
No, but you can roll
You
up.
get a cannabis
Roll them
stick.
up.
Can she invent it?
I can invent a cigarette.
I say, I do believe I've journeyed with the right chaps then. The door opens.
How's the password? Traps. Really?
Blessed by the gods, I say.
Maybe he was right.
Tally-ho! He drinks.
What?
The door opens to a long hallway, devoid of anything except for every 5 feet a decayed corpse, half wrapped in moldy linen bandages.
Is this a door?
Well, this has been fun.
There's just dead people on either side.
GDM, is this a door?
That is a door.
Should we go in?
You're too high.
Can you speak up?
It means rise up. Oh crap. You're too high. You know, I'd really not fight mummies at the moment. Let's find a way out of here, please.
I don't think it means rise up.
Oh, come on there, chaps. Don't you feel like fighting an undead?
Not especially.
That's what I'm talking about, Master Paladin.
I take 3 steps back.
He literally points his gun directly at the thing's head. Just like this far away. Just like, oh, please get up. Please get up.
I draw my silver blade.
I don't know about this. There's more than 40 of them. By my count, at least, which is normally not wrong.
By your count, then they're outnumbered.
I say, I say, repeat what you make of that inscription on the door there. Lord Major motions to another door to the right, though. Archimedes walks up to it. A gift, a treasure from the lands of pierced darkness. Pierced darkness.
You're too high.
Yes, I know. Rise up, I know.
I'll knock on the door.
The corpses start to faintly glow. You're not gonna... Nothing happens.
I start lopping their heads off before they even get up.
Believe it or not, your sword isn't actually able to break through a barrier.
Did that work out?
Oh, we'll try again when they're awake.
I'd rather not wait that long.
Alright then! Knocks on the door.
Caliph, this has a lock on it.
And I'm guessing you're wanting me to unlock it?
Oh, well, I can't. But you know what? Why don't you just give me a little pick, see if I can do it.
Move out of the way, first, brain.
After you, pussycat.
Only after dark. 44.
There's a song relating to that.
Fail.
Can I try again?
You can.
You're too high.
A little quicker.
The eyes start to glow.
+5.
Oh yeah.
Then that would be a 53.
You feel one lock open.
There's another one.
You try and open it.
Force it.
Well, I mean, is there like a second lock?
Hmm?
Is that what you're telling
When
me?
you feel it click, there's also another barrier.
Okay.
Is there a cane?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I
That's
can't
right.
tell. See, this door is either incredibly thick or I can't sense it.
Oh, I sense.
You sense a flip ton of evil.
On the other side?
No, where you are now.
Open the door, Kanan!
The eyes start to glow.
Okay. Can I attempt to open the door?
You can attempt to open the door.
I attempt to open it.
You kind of opens a little bit. There's a chain blocking it.
Holy!
Cut the chair.
Roll damage,
One of
dude.
those apartment door chains.
Kinda.
Screw it! I'm hero pointing the freaking chain!
You break the chain. You break the chain then. Yeah, you cut through the chain.
Everyone! No!
Can't tell me twice. You said, oh, bastard, you lean on my fun. Whoop.
That's 3. I'm counting.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's like if the chain wasn't to the door, you
I
only
closed the door behind us.
Alright. And with that, arcane lock.
Oh, feel much better. Let's hurry up and get on with it. I'm done with this place already.
This room is nothing short of unexpected. A thick carpet of cool, dew-coated grass softly blankets this room.
Oh, I was kind of hoping for actual carpet.
Various plants and herbs not native to this realm are present all around as vines climb the peat-coated walls and ceiling.
You just see camera. Ooh.
There are actually a lot of plants and crap, but I will do it after you guys get out of the room. Because I have a. You want to start picking now?
No! We have to move on.
The room is open with a high vaulted ceiling over 50 feet high. The air is cool and moist, with various flare bugs, millipedes, butterflies, and harmless spiders populating the crisp, lush chamber. At the far wall is a heavily peat moss covered outcropping that, when the light of your halo shines on it, a few specks behind the moss glint of gold. But without a doubt, the most impressive sight and presence is the mighty beech tree. Its canopy stretching to almost half the ceiling, with numerous vines weaving around its branches. And the base of the tree is a tiny gold chest. I don't like this.
I don't like being
I'm just impressed by the fact that they were able to keep everything alive in here. It must be potent magic.
How do you feel, Archimedes?
I feel really, really uneasy, but that's normally.
Malachi, how do you feel?
I feel like taking a crap in this birdhouse.
You live in there.
That seems kind of counterproductive for you.
Understandable.
Understandable.
You're a flush sound.
Oh my gosh. I think we should avoid this for now and continue on. We're looking for a woman. I don't think a woman can fit inside that chest.
You hear a scream. A scream coming from above you. Strangling the vines is an Osiriani teenager, both beautiful and ornately dressed. She's being hung in a canopy.
I flat cut it down.
As soon as you do, Archimedes yells, "Wait!
I shot wings!
Too late!" His hands ignite in fiery energy. "This is an illusion! Don't believe it! The land of midnight is Ustalav. There's only one creature in Ustalav that can do this. The Hangman's Tree."
And you shoot an energy missile at the tree.
Alright, now.
Oh, by the way, when I leveled up, I leveled up my ape. That happens. Do I get a slightly larger
Where you guys are.
What?
My ape leveled up, and I leveled up.
Okay.
So I have a slightly larger ape?
Well, you need to unlock a more powerful level.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
That's what happened when I leveled up.
Okay. Yeah, your his AC went up by 2. And he gained 1 more attack.
Yeah. 3 attacks. And does he get the larger trees?
Kyra, as soon as you swing at the branch, the image of the Osiriani girl dissipates to reveal a clean, spider-covered skeleton.
Ice cream.
The trunk opens to reveal rows and rows of hardened bark-like teeth, tougher than any steel, and 2 glowing ethereal eyes devoid of everything except rage and hunger. However, lips of set are carved into its bark.
I was thinking that all attacks with a spirit period enough.
It's immune to fire elemental damage and can regenerate. It's also resistant to holy damage.
Well, I guess I'm safe.
Why would I bet it's not resistant to?
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to roll off against the tree.
I'm fighting the tree.
What else would you do? I haven't even asked.
You guys are fighting a tree, yes.
I'd like to ask you a question.
You're leveling off initiative to see who attacks first.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to ask you a question.
No, it's just Kyra against the tree.
12.
29.
3.
It has improved advanced initiative.
If not only is it improved, it's advanced.
Well, it traps people. That's what it does. The whole thing can't really move. It's a tree.
I'd like to ask you a question.
I don't know.
You want to ask me a question?
Yes. Does it have a weakness to axes?
No, but it does have a weakness to anything bladed.
It's a good thing we have lots of blades in this party.
Mm-hmm.
Use my crossbow. What? Trio.
Alright. Kyra, you're going next.
I'll let you do your back.
Okay, now roll initiative, guys.
What? I have an initiative bonus.
I
I have an initiative bonus because of tax race. So
that means I rolled 16.
I rolled 7. As opposed to down to 10.
After that, Archimedes.
I'll roll for
I'm gonna roll 17.
Archimedes got an 18.
Then who rolled higher? Or,
I got a 7.
7, and then Caleb got
17.
17. Okay, Caleb goes next. Then it goes Deadeye.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
Yeah. And then you have Ike.
Do I have a slightly larger base to roll elemental?
No, your age is the same class. It's just a little more powerful. It's harder.
Does he give me more HP?
Yes, he does. He gets an additional 15, I believe. Another 15 HP. Okay.
Bye, Kyra. Let's see.
Kyra, he's going to attack you.
Okay. Where she's punished out.
1d10. What's Kyra's AC?
27.
27.
Oh, I see.
He actually, his first vine, you actually cut his second vine and wrap around you. They're all thorny as well. They do 1d8. 1d8 plus something.
There's actually some.
You take 19 points of damage, plus you are now grappled. You are now being held. You are also, the thorns have a chance to inflict a hallucinogen on you.
Which burns off right away.
Which burns off right away because you're immune to it. So. Okay, so you are now grappled. He is now going to swing. The tree is also going to attempt to grapple Caleb.
Do not.
What's your AC?
25.
That's a hit. You are now grappled.
Come on.
You take 16 points of damage. You are now grappled and being held in the air by your throat. Also, so your hands are free. Like it goes through your throat. It doesn't go for anything else. So grapple carried by his throat. So you're actually slowly being
What's
sucked.
it holding by?
It's like a thorny tentacle-like vine.
Okay. So a vine out like a branch.
It's a vine.
Okay.
So yeah, you're now being held about 15 feet in the air. Kyler is about 20 feet in the air. Also, you gotta make a hallucination save.
So
We'll save.
that is a 23.
You pass. Now he's going to do his last one and attempt to grapple Archimedes. Yep, you got him.
What did you say he was immune to? It was holy and fire?
Resistant to fire, resistant to holy, immune to fire, and it can regenerate.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Reading into my abilities.
Okay. Everything's been hit. He is now being hoisted 20 feet into the air, or 15 feet into the air by his throat.
We should attend to that. On the to-do list. Would you like to simplify this? Yes, I will.
He's got to make a will save. He'll probably pass. Yes, I will. He passes. Oh, I got a 26. Okay. Archimedes. With that, the tree's attacks are done.
What did you put in the air?
Next person up is Kyra.
I'm going to use my first new ability on Justice.
Justice.
I need to give everybody a smite evil, which immediately is used on the tree. So you all get like a +5 to hit and damage. On top of whatever he does.
Wait.
That is equal to my justice.
Do I get to cast a spell?
It's already cast for you.
Okay, I was like,
I got that in a bit. I will also use my Apple's ability to switch it, and I'll use my spirit purity into a spirit extension. I forget what you call it. It was something.
Discord, I believe.
Yeah, while I'm holding whatever it told me. Basically, using my sign from my hand, I will spirit through the limit that's holding me.
Okay. Roll damage.
38.
You actually cut through it. However, you did feel that thing is really tough to cut through.
Mm-hmm.
You cut through it. As soon as it does, another tentacle line comes out of the canopy.
Did you feel some
Wait.
So how much damage did you do?
Was it 38 or 32?
Okay.
Combat speech is free, right?
Combat speech is free.
Yeah, yell other people in combat. Only yell
Archimedes? What about?
If you shoot another one that comes as cold.
You have a psychic link. So you have a psychic link with him. You can tell him whatever you want about yelling.
Yeah, I want to cast come cold.
Okay.
Making a request.
He just yells back, I'm being strangled.
can't really cast.
Work on it.
Thanks!
I'll expect paying taxes.
Alright.
Next
person up is Archimedes.
I use my one attack. Since I'm free, I will blast the center in its mouth with 2 more, what's it called, combined for
Okay.
Not the greens, pure spirit discord.
Yeah, I'm just forward. Why are you dissing this guy?
40, even. Because not.
Okay, we gotta fill in the conversation, the traffic.
Okay. You did 40 points of damage.
We traveled for like 3 days. Something crazy.
Yeah, 78 if you can get the land. That is no god.
Doing damage to the limb didn't really look like it hurt the tree at all, to be perfectly honest. So, Archimedes is up. He actually is going to try. He can't really cast, so he's going to actually pull out the Cold Iron Dagger.
Yeah.
He's going to attempt to pull out the Cold Iron Dagger with a reflex save. He succeeds. I got a 17. I needed a 17 plus his reflex, which is 2, so 19. So he got it. No, he needed 20, so he failed. He actually drops it. So, yeah. Archimedes has dropped his Cold Iron Dagger. He's like, ah!
I make a reflex attack.
Archimedes is done. Caleb, you're up.
My arms are free.
Your arms are free, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're being strangled.
Right.
So. Basically, if you stay up there for 3 rounds, you pass out.
I actually want to use my hero point with one of my shurikens to cut Archimedes free. To throw it.
Nice. You succeed. Archimedes catches it. Featherfall. Lands happily. Then charges up a massive energy of cold.
And then for my second attack, I want to use acid to cut myself.
Alright, roll a hit.
No.
Roll a hit, roll damage.
Okay, roll miss.
You have a +5.
I know, I'm at 35.
That's a hit. You hit mine.
Damage. Are you singing the song?
No.
Okay, so just
Well, in real
follow.
life, yeah.
Okay. I rolled minimum damage, so 12 plus 4 acid damage.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
How much damage do you do?
Yeah, it was just, I rolled minimum, so 12 plus, wait. Yeah, 12 plus 4 acid damage.
Because you did acid damage, it actually doubles it. It doubles your ability to cut through something, yes.
So double the damage altogether.
It doubles the damage of the acid. Well, yes, because it's acid edge. The whole blade is acid.
So 24 damage?
You actually, it's cutting through barely, but it's still got a grip on you. You can actually see kind of veins of venom, like kind of spurt out.
Oh, maybe
But you're still being
yeah,
held.
that's my venom collection.
But you're still being held, so yeah. Next one up is Deadeye. You have 2 attacks?
That was my, well, I mean,
Oh, you do, okay. Next up is Deadeye. Deadeye hero points at, Deadeye hero points and cuts the remainder of the vine.
my vine?
Yep, your vine.
Oh, that's nice.
Cuts you free. You obviously land 100 feet.
Thank you.
Wouldn't let that piece of fire would be the end of your movie. As he's reloading. Alright, you're up.
Oh, charge order mate. Because and I'm going to play this up.
Alright.
Plus 5 plus 10.
Alright.
Melee damage. Oh, what a board mate. So I got a weird crack. And then it's just my crack and then 8 move.
I wouldn't blow their hero points.
I'm rolling. What night?
We need to do a late today, buddy.
Wait if they want, honestly.
Alright.
Curie if anyone wants some coffee. Except for Adam. I can't have any.
Yeah.
No W shots for you, Andre.
Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
Wait.
It's only because we're so concerned for you.
No. Thank you so much.
Alright, time to attack the thing itself. Remember, because it's a thing.
Okay.
I botched.
On that note.
Alright. Patrick!
Yeah, pass the brownies.
What we're gonna
Okay.
do.
Alright.
Special.
They're special because I made them.
Okay.
With love.
Oh. I don't know what
Love
that
for
is.
myself. Which is the best love there is.
It's called Second Thoughts.
Second thoughts.
You are sickened for 1d6 rounds.
I always second thoughts.
6 rounds? 6 rounds, you're minus 10 to everything.
Oh no! That was a bad botch.
One wasn't great. Let's go with my 8.
Yes, you do. Tree.
8.
Oh, yeah, well, see, you gotta know this.
Does this attack bonus increase when you roll?
What?
When I no. That's fine. It's still plus 19, so that'd be easy. Would be a 30.
You hit.
Alright.
They're all for you, buddy. Not all that shit.
That would be a
Oh, we have another brownie.
32.
Hit?
No, the damage.
Okay. Half of it. It does half.
Okay.
It's a blow weapon.
So what's that? 16? 16 attack 2. That is a 24.
You hit.
I'm just gonna do the last attack. That is a 23.
That is a hit.
And it's 29. Half of it is what? 14. And then 25. Half of it is once again 14.
Okay. We're at the top of the round, so the tree regenerates.
How much does it regenerate?
I can't tell you that.
Probably all the damage it did to it.
No, I
Roll one.
I have an out-of-character question.
Sure.
I don't know if it's worth it though. I mean, I don't know what's behind this thing.
The tree is going to attempt to hit Ike, Kyra, Caleb, and Archimedes again.
4?
Yeah. First on Kyra. Miss. Ping! Deflected away. Caleb.
No.
What's your AC?
25.
No!
I'm like, can I roll a reflex on this sort of stuff? I'm a rogue.
I'm the mother freaking rogue.
I just got kissed by a cat.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, her time is really rough.
Well,
That's electric.
wow.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
I don't know what I got, but can I just not get hit?
Archimedes is hit. He is back in the air.
Really?
I got it.
And what's your AC?
20.
That is a hit. You are now hoisted off your.
I'm already 15 feet in the air.
I gotta roll to hit. Okay, now roll damage. You take 12 points of damage. Roll a little save.
That would be a 26.
You pass. Archimedes takes
What happens if our community dies?
Yeah, you don't want him to die.
No, because he dies as an Alcar die.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Malakar is alive.
Malakar is
Or is it
going
like,
to die.
or is it like Aragon, where you just have to go through massive pain or die?
Well, isn't Aragon where, like, if the dragon rider dies, the dragon dies, but if the dragon dies, the rider lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually the dragon on that.
Well, the rider just goes through
Like
an
a
emotional phase because their lifelong partner has been killed.
He's gotta go now. Okay, now we'll save. Pass.
I would like to become a dragon rider. Can I do that?
What?
We should just we'll do one special quest where we get all the dragon riders with like a dragon quest for one day.
Worth it!
We'll do the plot of Aragon. I mean Star Wars.
Okay, let's get to the game.
Alright, yeah, the tree is done. Next one.
Come over!
Okay, I cast Mark of Justice.
Justice!
I have to make a loud proclamation to the tree. If it goes to grapple anyone, it instantly bestows curse of a -6 to all rolls and saves.
Nice.
And now it willingly knows that if it tries to go, it'll activate the curse.
Okay.
So, that. And then I will imbue my sword with acid and swing at its face!
You're burning your movement by imbuing it with acid. But
I'm not moving.
yeah, no, you're burning your movement, so that's fine.
Yep. I got a 42.
That's a hit.
I was gonna say, I'm so buff right now.
Shut up!
Oh yeah.
Shut up!
Oh yeah. And actually, you know what? I'm going to activate Wrath of Horus. I'm gonna try this.
Wrath of Horus.
Wrath of Horus. I'm gonna use it. So final strike. Right. What's your bonus?
Plus 10. Damage.
Okay, this is major math here.
Plus 10 damage, I didn't get it.
Plus 5.
52 for the first strike. Wait, that's acid damage.
Yeah. Then an additional 30. Or an additional 20.
So that's 72.
Yeah.
Kill the freaking tree.
I got 32 to hit.
I have an idea.
Alright.
And go back to Magnemar.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
That's much safer.
It is for me.
Let's go back to Sir.
68. I still did it. I'm okay. Almost maxed out.
Let's go back to the circus, everybody. I'll be the other man.
70.
You can run throwing games. He can be the weird man.
I had it. It's probably the best roll I've ever once a day. Again? 70. I get 2 more. I double my attacks. I'm at full. I get 2 more. I have to get like a 7 or less to miss. I hit again. I think this is the best roll you've ever given
This
me.
is like. This is what I feel when I roll flanking.
That's
games.
62.
Everyone gets mad at me for how long I take the calculator.
Well, you're gonna have to that's a Tyro, because it's Tyro like.
This is your last hand?
Last attack.
You need to do 72 damage.
Plus tag.
You did 74? Nice.
I
So basically, you break into the thing,
No! I didn't spin. I just spin my wings and then just like tornado into the thing, cutting deeper every time.
The rest of us just gotta stand there like.
If I had LSD or did pound into the spinning screen.
I slapped
that's
myself.
the spinning scream. The spinning scream would grant you actually an additional 30,000 XP. We made 10,000 each after that. You actually killed the tree. You chopped it down.
I was like,
All of you net yourselves 150,000 XP.
Queen Star.
I think that's right.
I don't know when I say I believe that does some justice.
I agree with you.
Believe it or not, I still like the spell more than that.
Lucky shot.
You keep telling me that. It was only because I was buffed up the wazoo. I had like my buff. I had
Bull drain.
not only that, but I had what's it called?
Deadeye.
I had Ike, and then I had evil. What was it called? Smite evil.
Yeah.
But, like I couldn't miss. I had to roll like a 6 or less to miss. I just had like 7 above every time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, take it back. I was thinking at first I was kind of used to the 12 attacks and keep missing, but in that moment, yeah.
Oh, with the hags.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright, with that, the tree. You just killed the tree. Congratulations. Alright. The loot. First off,
That's the theme song for Dungeon Crawls from now on. It's a Scooby-Doo theme. All Dungeon Crawls.
I heard the word loot.
Scooby-Doo theme song is going on the way.
I heard the word loot. Everybody quiet. Loot.
Yes, it's a tree.
You said loot.
What does it have, Bargain?
Can I have loot?
there it is. Stop talking about that. There it is. There it is.
I want to loot.
Also, there's also a golden chest. There's a little golden chest.
I don't care.
But it's evil.
No.
There's a loot.
It's not locked.
Yes.
I heard the word loot.
Yes,
Would you like to take a look at this for us?
No.
Oh,
Not like your guitar.
No.
Oh.
Oh, hush.
Oh.
okay.
Why don't you do that? What's the loot?
Well, actually, the loot starts with that.
Okay,
I'm cautious of the chest and I ask our comedians if it's arcanely locked.
Yep.
Can you take care of it?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I loot?
You have to teach me that sometime. Alright.
Can you do all the ranges?
Don't get greedy.
I'm a level 42 for disabled device.
Yeah, it opens.
What's in it?
it's an old man.
It opens.
It's empty. No.
Oh my gosh.
What was that?
Right.
I'm eating here.
Hero is also.
Yeah. Alright, I take a much smaller chest. I touched the smaller chest.
Mine is not the best paper in the
There's a strange hexagonal artifact.
I have a feeling this is important, Johnny.
Okay, before we touch it, what is it?
I would
I
like.
have no idea.
I would like to.
What do I sense off there?
Nothing.
Who really likes to touch weird things?
No, I do.
Telekinesis! Here you go, bird half.
What the heck is this thing? I don't really want to open this. Now you know how you feel on a daily basis.
Wait, I would
Nothing
like.
happens.
I would like to. Can I share it? Can I share it all I want?
It's in the birdhouse.
To the birdhouse.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like no him.
He telekinesis it up.
I'm gonna share it and use my lore master nat 20. I have 2 of those a day.
It's a key.
It's a key. Is there a slightly larger chest in the room?
No.
Well, Caleb's is right next to us.
I'll touch it.
I will down. I will look at you.
Nothing happens.
I'll put it in a bag.
Okay.
What's next?
There's also tree blood sap.
Blood.
It's an alchemy. It also has the chance to do hallucinogenic. That can do
I
hallucinogenic.
rolled 2 miles.
Alright. There is also mugwort. It's like an herb. There is flarefly abdomen,
What's that?
millipede carapace, eyebright, all of which are alchemy. There is also cube web spider venom glands,
Alchemy. Desmond's wing butterfly wings. Alchemy. Snapdragon petals. Alchemy. A venom-coated shuriken, venom-coated scarab shuriken. It has a 50% chance to blind
Here, just write down the alchemy stuff. Don't let them fast.
I'll just give it to you.
Hold on. Venom coated shuriken is one.
No, there's 4.
And this one has the chance to blind permanently.
50% chance to blind permanently. Don't touch yourself.
Oh, Kiro.
When you work at me.
Maybe the lost so bad and reversed.
There's also a wand.
Wow. There's a native one.
I wish.
What does it do?
It's a wand of levitation.
Oh,
It has 6 uses.
Actually, that comes out of that. No, I have wings.
There's also a golden medallion. It's in the shape of a cat.
Cat, what did it do?
It actually grants you a +5 bonus to handle animal.
really?
Mhm.
You want it?
I'll take it, actually.
Okay.
I don't like
You guys keep giving the paladin buffs, man.
I don't need Sarah Road,
Okay.
Bottom Paladin.
I don't need any buffs. I'm good enough as is.
If Karen brought home a goldfish from PetSmart, she'd like forget about it and want to watch that 3 days later. I don't need a handle animal. That's
That actually proves you really need to handle it.
no, like she wouldn't.
What animal would say no to this space?
That's true. There's also a crab vine.
Crab vine?
It's an alchemy, but it's an alchemy.
Just give me the list of alchemy stuff.
There's also one more item.
What is it?
It is a special amulet that you can put on elementals to increase their AC.
I wonder who's gonna take.
I'll take that.
If you actually use it on your ape, it actually increases its AC by 2 and turns it from rock to obsidian.
Oh! I'll take it. Yo, I'll put it on my 8 feet of support.
It also increases its speed by an additional 5.
How about that?
It's lighter.
Yep, I'm gonna give him the thing and then I'm gonna feed him supports.
Alright.
Feed your elementals.
Very true. For remembering that, I'm giving you an additional 10,000 XP.
Yeah. That's not actually a thing, but I'll take it.
Okay. Deadeye walks over to the corpse of the hangman's tree and wrenches a tooth from it, then puts it in his gunny sack. I say, old chaps, company you has proven to be quite the auspicious venture, I tell you. Takes a swig from his flask.
Sense motive.
Archimedes simply sense motive.
Suddenly, I'm a little untrusting of good old Deadeye.
So paranoid, Master Paladin.
Can you blame us?
You turn everything on us.
Can't you just have a friend?
No, we're not allowed a friend.
We're not allowed good things to happen without consequences anyway.
Archimedes simply smiles. What a glaring would you ever do without me?
We'd be short on cookies.
That's for sure.
Very funny, Master Paladin. I'll turn you into a bird too. I've done it before.
Yeah.
He's
Make
alright.
sure it's a falcon.
He's already about that hand for all of us.
Turns into a chicken.
We've been told you all complicated up so far.
Now, what about that gold I see?
Gold!
Gold.
Wait.
He runs the wall, smacks him, and then falls over. Alright. Flat crab just comes out of the tree mouth. Runs into the mummy room.
What is that thing? It's just funny.
Alright.
As we usually do.
How much did you get?
As you move through the vine and moss covered, you can see hints of the surface behind it is pure gold. I like gold. He ignites it and burns it away. The wall is indeed pure gold, except it's not a wall. It looks like the lid to a sarcophagus.
You're over.
Do you want to start having it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Archimedes examines further.
Is that right? So just shove it under your throat?
Yeah. Archimedes examines further.
I would like to include to the corpse's hair life, I do need to get a crowbar.
Impaled with 200 bolts in front of the Pathfinder Society and turns stone still alive. Go back to Myanmar. We're back to Myanmar for a crowbar. It's probably just talking at part. I mean,
It might well be. That was my doing.
need a way to pull around town before it turns stone.
Figured out the easiest way to do it. Alright. Hey-oh.
Hey, fine, watch.
There are hieroglyphs on it. Plagues from within are just as deadly. Blessed are the burrowing children of Set and Nepthys.
I suggest you don't open it.
Through me is the way to Set.
I really suggest we don't open it.
What, you afraid of the little dead people?
It's here.
No, some disease. I know what you mean. The rest of them don't.
Well, then cure us.
Oh, cure us. Yes. Because it'll be that easy to cure everyone. We're looking for
Constantly.
We're looking for a girl, not for Set.
We're trying to know the girl is there with Set.
How would you know?
Because that's where all of them are.
Is there any other?
Why wouldn't she be? She's being sacrificed, and where would be the sacrificial chamber? In the main room of Set.
Is there any room?
Is there something like that?
There's a door out. There's a door out to all the mummies.
What about this?
That's where the
Something exists?
No, it does.
That's where the
So that's out there of knowledge, but...
I'm just saying, we would have seen the hallway.
No, there's a sarcophagus there.
Okay, that's the sarcophagus.
Yes.
I just asked it, because we're here over there. So we're all facing over here right now.
So through this is obviously a mummy or it's a doorway.
I got my hair.
Now personally, I don't really want to go out there and about 30 mummies waiting to gnaw my face off.
30 or
Okay, well how about this? Stand back and then open it so that I can at least see what's in here before we all hell brews inside.
After you.
I'm going to do my invisibility inside and whatnot.
Okay.
Put me on my...
Now on the sarcophagus depicts the form of a mummified man, yet small beetle-like effigies are also there, made from blue soapstone. They seem to crawl over him, or within him. Archimedes steps back. Alright, this should be interesting.
There's always time for loot.
Hey guys, we can put the door on the loot torch.
These pick scarabs, flesh-eating beetles. Always prevalent in tombs that are cursed. At least that's what every Assyrianologist says.
What's the way to Assyrianologists?
They don't have a bottle of acid.
I've been known to dabble in occasionally, but unfortunately I'm more of the hunting expert.
Bottle of acid.
Bottle of acid, yes.
Then I don't be able to burn them with the seams.
Nice.
Well, I want to cool the ground in it before I move the body. The least amount of flesh-eating things that can come out of this is the better.
I have spider venom.
Looking for acid.
I've
I've got like 3 vials of normal 3
got
vials.
a pineapple.
Yeah, what happens when you open an alchemist fire without breaking it? If you just open
Nothing
it
happens. Nothing
and
happens.
then you like pour it on the ground?
Nothing happens. It needs to have some kind of impact.
What if you just throw like a match at it?
No.
Fireball.
What if we all back up and I throw my alchemist fire at the bottom?
Yeah,
That's venom, yes.
acid.
Yeah, we need to be tripping over acid.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, what do you think about these? I've got a couple vials. Should I throw on the ground and keep them from crawling?
Even so, we'd probably be able to throw it back a little bit of fire.
Well, why don't you have some ready? I'm going to move the corpse.
I'm always ready. He unites his hand.
Actually,
I suggest you all stand back, though.
why don't you let it down? I don't want to touch the thing.
Oh, alright.
stop giving a goods claim.
I know you were cooking now, please.
Nobody knows right.
Archimedes starts uses a little bit of venom to melt away the seams of the sarcophagus.
Nobody knows right.
You ready?
Uh,
No! We will in time.
Damaging aura.
Alright.
Kill whatever's in the train.
Grimace.
Grimace.
With that, Archimedes uses his telekinetic energy to try and pull it free. I don't have enough power. As much as it pains me to say it, I can't pull it free.
I can assist.
Wait, what's this? Is this official real life, friend? Come on! Where did I get this? The funny thing is, I actually did take it from the I left it like back in 9 months. I didn't want to carry it with me.
I don't blame you.
No, I have telekinesis also, so I can help. It's an extra 5 pounds. It's an extra 5 pounds.
I guess we'll strength again and rip it open.
Alright, you actually will. Actually, I would cast full strength, but you don't have to because it's 11 hours. You can just do it again.
I know, but I have my own.
Okay.
So I even more.
Stack it.
I'm at like 30 strength at this point, so I just ripped the door off.
You actually rip it off. Believe it or not, the gold sarcophagus lid flies open, and sand, not a body, fall forward. A trickle of sand leads out into a corridor of rock and loose, coarse sand.
Perception!
Put the door on the loot camera.
35%.
35.
I rolled perception, but I started putting points in it when I knew they had like 30 in it.
22.
What you guys see is just a soft red glow illuminating from the room.
Well, no one got anyone by standing still. I got my hands and start walking in.
Yeah. Okay, he walks with you.
Oh, it's either the hair or the noise.
Well, I'm not going that way.
To adventure!
What time is it?
What is time? The time is for drinking. He continues on. Alright. Stepping into the room, you find yourself in a small stone outcropping only 4 feet from the ground. The room seems more organic cave than a carved tomb. No hieroglyphs can be seen, and no obvious ways to progress. The sound, however, thousands upon thousands of scarabs crawling along the unstable sand floor.
Damaging aura. I'm just gonna keep him off. It's a Catholic! And in the body! And we have the torch!
Believe it or not, damage word is nothing.
Are they evil?
No.
I have a whip.
Okay, everybody close your eyes for a second. I'll bring up my mace. Bright light.
Alright. I don't want to be blinded again.
Now I have the bright light. There's gotta be a way to keep them at bay.
We could like enforce harbor law.
As soon as, okay, now here's the thing. As soon as you're about to cast the light, Archimedes looks up and he goes. He looks up. About 20 feet into the air is a raised stone walkway spanning the entire length of the skittering, scarab-filled room. Leading up to the walkway is a set of carved stone stairs. But as your eyes wander higher to the center of the ceiling above, you see what is illuminating this room with a soft, iridescent red glow. Some kind of an enormous centipede-like creature, armored and bristling with entropic energy. It sits upside down, curled up in the center of the ceiling. It doesn't move.
How high is the walkway?
About 20 feet.
So if I were to like jump from the top of my cave.
Well, first off, you gotta be careful. So, even if you were to jump, there's a chance that you'll miss and then fall in the scarab and die.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 1-foot jump.
Why don't you guess? I don't always anymore of mine. Why don't you cast silence on it and I'll fly somewhere?
And daisy chain.
Yeah, daisy chain. I can do it. What?
Psychically, he says, nobody make a sound.
Yeah,
I don't know what that thing is, but I don't want to get up.
And how do we get away from all the scarabs that are around? We're supposed to go.
Well, I haven't
Gotta be as
just
silent as possible.
everyone likes to
I'm really more afraid than I am of that thing. That dragon doesn't scare me as much.
Alright, we're all 15 feet within that.
Yeah, so everything within me is invisible in silence.
It's like we're all huddled with the invisibility cloak in Harry Potter, except it's an invisibility sphere.
Yeah, 15.
And cooler.
I dig damage all along the floor.
I would like to call a bird.
There are no birds. There are no birds.
Can I double check?
Still no birds.
Thanks for
Alright. You hear a distinct crunch. Looking behind you, you see the Lord Major's eyes gasp open in pain, and he opens his mouth to scream.
I'll jump over his face.
He's in the invisibility silence sphere.
You actually, well, he actually covered his mouth, but even still, you don't know whether that thing can sense magic. He then kind of holds it and points to his leg.
Always time to do. We gotta take the leg, man. We gotta take the leg. Gotta take it
Oh,
off.
he's wearing pants. He's wearing pantaloons. What's he gonna do?
Well, we should have done.
Alright, pull down the pants.
No, I got his shirt and leg pants off.
Alright. You could have just pulled the pants down, but okay. There's a distinct bulge slowly crawling up his leg.
I instantly
A scarab.
I instantly take out from my boot the surgical kit. Caleb! His mouth.
Alright.
I'm gonna cut right in front of it, and then crush it and throw it really fast, and then put my hand over the wound.
How come now's a good time for a cooking?
All he does is just go, just kind of muscle through it as you slice open his leg and pull out the scarab. Its face looks almost demonic. Crunch.
Give the major a cookie.
You seal up the wound. Lord Major pants, but he's alive. Thank you, Traps.
You're gonna need the dog for later.
Usually I'm the one inside of others, you know what I mean?
I let go of him.
But thank you. I do not much enjoy being a human.
What could he think? What could you do?
We need to get across that door. Far side of the room.
How far is it? How many feet? I'm curious. And it's still the biggest style.
First off, it's about 25 feet up to the walkway. Around down the walkway on the far end on the right side, that's the way out.
Because I can use.
Cast it on me and I'll fly us over there.
I can use dimension door.
Wait, we need to fly up?
We need to get up.
I'm asking.
We need to get up to 25 feet to the walkway and get to the door. You can use what? Oh, I thought we were in the air here. I was like, ah, what is this? What is this? And I freaked out.
So excited.
Yeah, I can use dimension door. Teleports.
What if it says
Carrot's running the other side of the room.
I'm going to list my way to use his way one to do wrong.
Everybody has to touch me.
Touch me, baby.
Everybody hands in the middle.
Jesus, I'm good.
Nope. The other side of the room.
The other side of the room has scares on it.
We're getting into the door to get off.
Even so, if we open up to that door, who knows if the door is locked?
Can you sense it from here?
No. Can't sense that the door is locked.
Well,
It's magic, because it's not magically, yes, but I can't from
And
here.
I'll fly up and test it out myself.
Do it quietly, don't weaken that thing.
Press silence on two.
Okay, I'll fly.
Okay.
And I can attach to the moving objects.
You see it slowly just kind of as you kind of fly near it, as you fly closer to it.
I gotta leave. Never mind, you no more. Never mind, you're not ready to anymore.
You're getting a little lost.
Emily, I know this is your house, but give me a ride home. I don't know where I'm home.
I'll give you a ride.
I'll inspect the door. Quietly.
Okay. The door is fiendish looking. An image of the dark god himself with arms outstretched, a hole in each hand. Hieroglyphs are written in the door.
I psychically relate with some of them like to arcades.
He can't see it, he can only hear
I
it.
relate what I can see. I describe
It
it.
could mean several different things. If I say the wrong thing, I can activate something wrong. If I do that, it could weaken that thing up.
So is the door locked?
Yes.
Is there any other doors in the room?
Yes, they're at the far side.
Is it coming by stairs?
Yes.
Then let's not go to that door.
I had a torch, and they all separate from each
I
other.
have 2 nat 20s.
Shit, fire.
I have 2 automatic nat 20s for the door.
Let me get it.
I'll come down.
Now, Archimedes casts.
Oh.
No. Gaseous form. He casts gaseous form. What he does is he becomes incorporeal and he can levitate. So what he does is he actually walks into the scarab doesn't even move.
So he can't.
Yeah.
But you can see it. He looks like gas.
Well, you can see when you're after.
So with that, he levitates up to the walkway and very, very carefully walks underneath it. As soon as he walks underneath it, he takes another step.
Did we want to go there?
I know he's whispering excitedly. He actually is.
What do you know I see? Because we got the door now, so you can read it.
It says, "My children on which I feed." Well, that's not good.
Is there any kind of door code to open it up?
There are 2 holes in either hand.
Dang it, we're missing an artifact.
The next guy's probably
Yeah, 1. There's 2.
Could we pick the other one?
Or 1 could be death, and 1 could be life.
We could pick one of them. Maybe.
probably not.
Can I sense the holes? Like just moving from one or
Oh, yeah. Okay. It literally, like, it feels to you like, honestly, a dimension, it feels like a portal.
Oh my goodness. Both.
I don't think that's the key. Doesn't look like it, at least.
It's not the same size.
No.
I'll go up there. It's not gonna get
Congratulations, you just got a BJ from Zuzu.
Pazuzu.
It sounds pleasant.
Wow.
So this is what Chad's like.
Oh, okay, anyway, I was upset.
Well, why would we go up there? There's a high five. I'm assuming if you guys wanted something to telepathically tell us.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what to do.
So we're just hanging out, trying not to get.
This is one of my rules, wake up the centipede, kill it, and get it over with. Well, why don't you give us some other options then?
It's not mortal.
What a god can take!
It's not either. It's some kind of herald. Go ahead. I'll be waiting in the tree room.
Well, I am God.
Sing to it.
I dare you.
Let me put up the harp and charming.
That would give me.
Now you're gonna get to be there from. No.
That would give me a plus 48 to Bruce.
I'm trying to reason. Okay. Go for it.
No!
48.
No, I don't care. It's cost 200.
Fair question.
Sure.
Can I actually converse with such a thing and be successful? Is it?
Can you converse with the thing? Yes. Can you be successful? Yes.
Oh.
No.
Well, you guys can wait in the tree room.
Oh, like, you know, if you were to ask me, hey, Adam, can I go into space someday? Yes. Man. Sure.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was thinking about that concept.
No, it's a good question, though.
It will be like a conversation before the combat. It would just be like, hi, I'm going to kill you.
We need Dryas with his, like, web arrows.
Hey, I could pull like a whole Bilbo thing and be visible in the corner and say, hey, you, hey.
You really think it won't be able to know where you are?
Infrared. What if I can see infrared?
Cover myself on stairs.
Yeah, that's gonna end real well for you! Caleb's still rolling on the poison.
Yeah. I mean, I can poison nails.
Take it with me.
Oh my god.
Hey, wait. How many bolts do you have?
Bolts.
Yes. How many bolts do you have?
Archimedes takes another step slowly.
I have 18 bolts.
Okay, if you have 18 bolts, and each one has a 3% chance, that means we technically, if you shoot all of them, a 54% chance to outright kill the thing. So we'll all just take arrows and shoot it as fast as we can.
It also depends on whether or not it's vulnerable to poison.
It's not mortal.
Well, okay, what I mean is, it is mortal, but the thing is like, what I mean is, it's not from this plane. Archimedes can tell it's not from this plane.
It just cut out our space innocent.
Color centipede.
Colorado centipede.
The human color
The COS, his name is Koss.
Cost.
Colorado
What do you
centipede.
guys want to do?
Or just call it sock.
Go back to Magmar.
Yeah. I'm with him. Shadow Walk! We'll just fight something in the shadow realm that is mortal and go home.
Oh, right now I just got Dimensional Door, only a kilometer. Only a kilometer.
It's kind of like Nightcrawler, though. You gotta know where you're going.
I'm going to Magmar!
What if you teleported in the middle of like, the ocean?
I'll hold our into Kaiju.
A good one. Who isn't currently helping Mari? That's totally happening, by the way.
Yeah.
Percentage shy, and we're running into good Kaiju.
You need 100.
That's
Well,
over 95.
this is a puzzle, so try and solve the problem here.
Okay, very close situation. One, you can't make any noise. Every time we do it, starts waking up. We know it's from the plane. We gotta get by it.
We don't like scarabs.
We don't like scares.
No, we do not.
Scarabs
We
are...
can ask our communities to check out the other door because the scares can't bother him. As long as he's quiet, he might be able to take a look at it.
I could cast another quietness sphere on him.
Yeah, even though he's ethereal, it's still noticing him.
Yeah. Sound isn't the biggest thing right now.
My eyes, I have no magical ability. My eyes are not the best. This is kind of where I wish I was in my car.
You're even better. I have my spyglass. I'm just going to stare at the other door with the spyglass.
It's covered by like scares skittering all over the door.
Probably.
What is it?
Weaknesses of scarabs,
What
everybody.
about, what about my eternal flame?
What's your eternal flame?
You said it would come in handy coming up soon. It's a bottle of eternal flame or something like that. Never ending flame. Like it's just literally like it's almost like unquenched light. We're trying to find it. I got it from you, and then it was like, where's that? He goes, oh, I'm coming soon, because he gave it to me as like a, what's it called, like a quest line item.
Why don't you try to do this?
It is, but I'll tell you right now, that's not it. That's not the answer. That was coming in.
Never ending flame.
Wait, what are you
It will happen though.
Why don't you try to do this?
You'll see.
Is it helpful now? Maybe? Get some stilts. I would like to construct some stilts. Still away across the scarabs.
Or just use your other out of character question.
What?
What to do?
How is your hair so luscious?
Dang
Who said this was
Mane
way?
and tail. The horse shampoo.
It's I have cancer and bald. Gosh.
The children of Seth and Memphis. Wasn't that carved on a golden door? Scarabs are children of Seth and Memphis. The holes on the door. We need to put scarabs in there.
Oh, that's all.
I didn't say it'd be easy.
Why
I'm
don't
saying that's part of the solution.
You guys should be ready to move right away. I'm gonna try this.
why don't we shoot?
Me and Ike are still down. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm about to put the children on freaking set inside the door.
Just go next to the door.
What are you doing? Children like keys.
And we scamper up to the door.
Oh my god.
What if I drill some honey in the door?
Alan bonus XP.
Like keys.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ike, you ready to move the rest of the party up here?
What's all the 5 once? Ready to meet you.
And Deadeye.
And Deadeye.
Oh, did I have it?
With that, I'll put 2 on either side.
Once you, taking the scarab, you have love hand. You need to make reflex saves with each one.
$30,
Okay, you call it.
29.
You caught another.
Oh, I thought it was going to be 30. Thank goodness for Paladin saves.
Watch the total was like 15.
As soon as you put them in, there are small little globes on the door. Only one lights up.
The key I got earlier.
Yeah.
Let it take more of that in.
Vivian Sangria?
Yes. And I'm done trying to pick them up.
Alright.
It said children.
We need to get all of you up onto this bridge.
We all are.
We all are.
Oh, you guys are on
Yeah,
that?
really.
Okay.
I told them.
Alright. As soon as you do,
No more casting. It's the mage telling you that. No! Are you insane? Lord. Right. Little bit. We got to catch more of them. They
I've been
explain to us.
I've been nasty.
What was Vince's cold name?
Lipsmith.
I need lipsticks for our fight.
I had it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so
It's a fishing net.
one for each of us, so
It's a fishing net.
Oh, we can just keep going.
And that's to see the children.
do we each need to put one in ourselves or just not for all of it?
I was suggesting each of us.
Does anyone get blood?
Lush.
Oh, a whole body full of it. And apparently it's toxic.
So what I mean is your blood from the virus that could be collected.
I have fake blood.
Fabulous.
It should work.
I have essence of blood.
Pour it on a rope. Dip it down into the scarab pit. As they crawl up, pull it back up.
I get part of my rope and I start going slowly and evading what they're trying. I keep the same. Good thing we're silenced.
Yeah.
Okay?
The rope isn't now.
So what?
The rope isn't. You are. The rope isn't.
Wyatt.
Yeah. It's going. The scarabs that you start crawling under the rope.
Yeah, I put the rope by the door, just kind of pushing a little bit so the thing's crawling.
But we would just shake.
Because my dad is still just holding it against the door.
The globes don't ignite, even though dozens of scarabs are falling into the
Is there a hole the size of the key I
No,
have?
this is not funny. There, now she's the one doing it.
globe illuminates.
Like,
I did it.
I'll pull my long sword just from
You
the
will.
with you in
Quietly.
Deadeye pulls out a knife, stabs one, puts it in.
Grease. You're up.
You! What? Yes!
That's a sword.
I can't cast another spell!
I'll hand you my
You
sword.
don't know!
Hand him another dagger.
Who's a boy again? Oh.
Wow.
Reflex.
Oh, gosh.
He failed.
Get fast.
I don't need instructions.
Just go.
Goes in. The final door opens. Or the final globe opens. And
So you need to scare free scare.
the door opens with much noise. Above, the horrific centipede creature awakens and uncurls. It turns to look at you, and your eyes go wide in terror.
We run through the door, are you kidding? Can't fit through the door.
The hideousness of its face is almost indestructible. It's almost indescribable. A mass of fangs, teeth, maws, and eyes all writhing on its head. And angry.
Is this a weird centipede thing that has changed faces?
No.
Oh, that thing from anime.
Yeah.
That thing is pretty.
It's not quite that.
Kind of.
Archimedes just goes... Just looking at it.
Bring him in.
He's like grabbing.
I'm going to interfere at this point. I'm just kind of like, nope, we're all done. Come on, let's go. I'm not going to hug everybody and pull all
The
over.
door is so open.
I would have the 8 block the door.
As soon as the 8 blocks the door, the thing literally rips it to shreds. It breaks open Archimedes, casts wall of stone on it, and then arcane locks. That's not for a while.
Well, we should probably go onward as fast as we can, shall we?
You didn't want to say first.
That was a demon.
Oh,
I was especially sitting on here.
Oh, that would have been so horrible had you had not been here, Caleb. I really appreciate it. Demon Slayer really gave me a lot of bravery there.
That's why I'm here for Archimedes.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I sense a bit of sarcasm
Go do you. You can just sense everything, can't we?
there. You could say that.
Sense what's under my cloak.
I'd rather not.
Well, there's a battle card. There's a battle card.
I'm sensing a missing finger. Oh wait, that's precognitive.
Point for Kyler.
Boom! That was pretty good. I like it.
And with that, as you guys close the door, unfortunately, I have to end the game here.
No, we don't.
No, I actually do.
It's only 10:50.
I know.
Just make it all in your head.
No, that's not what I mean.
What?
I'm kind of just...
Oh, okay. That's fine. No, that's fine.
I actually am over it.
That's understandable. So, get out of here. Now!
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us for our game. I'm sorry I can't get any more. But we will be back next week.
Also, a quick shout out to our friend Glory, who made our new amazing chibi Pathfinder logo.
All glory to you.
Oh!
Hey, do you think watch?
No, no, no. Well, happy game.
Fight well, happy game. Thank you so much for doing this, guys. And thank you all for this.
That's what